Yes, people, a very, very happy morning to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we're doing this chapter called as Introduction to Accounting Process, right? In the last class, we started our discussion on modern rule. Followed by that, we also saw what is the meaning of journal entries, all that. So I'll do a very quick recap of that and we'll head forward to the questions directly from the ICI study module. So guys, there are two rules that you have to follow for either debiting or a crediting account. The first rule is called as Disha here. First rule is called as golden rule, also called as traditional approach. I'll not be discussing this because already you've revised already in the last 2 or 3 classes. So that part, if I don't revise, is it okay? No. Golden rule was not helping us, providing solutions for multiple journal entries. We're having problems at multiple places. To overcome such problem, a new rule was developed called as modern rule. Modern rule is also called as American approach, also called as accounting equation approach. This rule is not a new invention. This is based out of your old rule, which is golden rule. From the golden rule only, this modern rule is being derived. It's only that the perspective of debiting and crediting, in what perspective you debit and credit under golden rule, here the perspective is completely changed. There, in golden rule, they said that in any transaction, if you come across any account, either classify them as personal or real or nominal. They never use the word asset, liability, nothing they used. It is I who has put into your mind that all assets will go to real account except those 5 items. All liabilities will go into personal account except these 5 items. That seed I have put into your mind. In the original rule, this is not even there. Got it, not got it. The rule why I put because asset, liability, capital ka rule why I included in your mind because the modern rule is based on this one. Modern rule says that don't classify accounts based on personal, real and nominal. You classify the accounts based on the 5 elements. What is the ultimate purpose of preparing the financial statement? What is the ultimate purpose of doing accounts? What is the ultimate purpose of doing accounts? One, to find out the financial performance. How is business performing? To know that, what do I need? Trading and profit and loss account. In that, what do we record primarily? Income, expenses. Income na gain included. Expense na loss included. அப்போ ட்ரேடிங் பிஎன்எல் இருந்து இது 2 விஷயம் தான் வருது எங்களுக்கு. ஓகே. Second, what is the objective of preparing the financial accounts? Financial position. To know the financial position. Financial position has been identified by preparing a document called as balance sheet. In balance sheet, what do we capture? Asset, liability, capital. Upon all the accounts is revolving around these 5 elements. What are the elements of the financial statement? Asset, liability, capital, income, expenses. இதான் 5 சுத்தி இருக்கு. So they said that why unnecessarily personal, real, nominal? Why to complicate so much? Directly, let's classify something into either asset, liability, capital, expenses, revenue. Based on that, they derived the rule called as modern rule. And the modern rule is derived, the concept, the underlying principle is coming from where? Golden rule only. Got it, not got it. So whether you apply golden rule or modern rule, the nature of balance is what you get for asset will be same only. If asset has got debit balance under golden rule apnina, under modern rule also it will have debit balance only. The nature of balances will not change because of the change in rule. Because modern rule is ultimately derived from where? Golden rule in was. So here the ultimate result will not change, but it will make your life better in terms of answering to all the journal entries very conveniently. That convenience you did not get in the golden rule. So to feel very convenient to solve all the journal entries, anyhow you ask, you have to solve apnina, this modern rule will conveniently help you to get the answers. Got it, not got it. That convenience was missing in golden rule. And I give 1 or 2 examples where the golden rule is not applicable in the last class. And from now till the end of the foundation, inter, final, we'll keep on pinching this point again and again that where is golden rule failing? Got it, not got it? Chalo, great. So can we do a very quick recap on modern rule? Modern rule says that all the accounts can be classified under the following headings. How many headings? 5 headings. What is the first heading? Asset. Second heading, liabilities. Third heading, capital. Fourth heading, revenue. You will not use the word income. The word that is being used in modern rule is revenue. REVENUE. Revenue includes income, it includes gain, everything. Okay, not okay. Okay. This is fourth classification. Fifth classification. Expenses. Expenses will include losses. So modern rule says that any account you take, you will be able to classify them under any of these five categories. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now what is the rule? Before applying the rule, you have to see what is the nature of balances for each of this item. So can you please tell me what is the nature of balances for asset? Asset is debit balance. How asset is debit balance? Very simple. In golden rule, tell me one thing. When cash was received in form of capital, when cash was introduced in form of capital, what is the journal entry? Cash account debit to capital. Cash on the debit panninga. Why? Because cash is asset. All the asset will go to real account except those five items. In that five items, exception, cash does not come. So cash is real account. What is the rule of real account? Debit what comes in. So cash being asset, you debit it. Any ledger if you debit and there is nothing in credit apnina, in that ledger, the cash ledger le, debit 100 rupees you have recorded as what? To capital. This is cash account. In cash account, debit side 100 recorded. Nothing on credit side. So where will balance carry down come? Credit side will come, balance carry down. Where will balance brought down come? Balance brought down will come on debit side. Hence we say that assets have debit balance. So this is coming out of golden rule. So same rule they have to keep here. So they cannot say in modern rule, no, asset will have credit balance. We can't go and have a different rule altogether. So this modern rule is derived out of your golden rule only. So like that, asset will always have debit balance. Asset will always have debit balance. In other words, any ledger having debit balances will go to asset side of balance sheet. Either ways you say both are correct. Got it, not got it. Okay. Liability and capital, what balance? Based on the golden rule, always liability in capital ledger will have credit balance. Means balance brought on comes where? On the credit side. Balance brought on will come where? On the credit side. So this will always have credit balance. Okay, not okay. Revenue, what balance? Golden rule says that debit all expense and losses, credit all income and gain. Credit income and gain. But what is the nature of that? Credit balance. It's credit balance in nature. Expenses, opposite. Debit balance. Both of these accounts are opposite to each other. Asset ka opposite is liability capital. Revenue ka opposite is expenses. Gain ka opposite is loss. Any difficulty? So if debit is plus, credit will be minus. If credit is plus, debit will be minus. Because it is always opposite to each other. Okay, not okay. Okay. Now, whenever in business, asset comes in or asset ka balance is increased. Now think from what point of view? Balance point of view. If cash comes in, cash balance will increase. If money is deposited in bank, bank balance will increase. If I buy more and more furniture, furniture ka balance in my book will increase. So think from the point of view of increase or decrease. So I'm getting more and more asset. If asset is keeping on increasing up, what I'm supposed to do? Add. Increase means add. Add not debit here. Because we can't use plus and minus. Plus and minus is wrapped up with a wrapper name called as debit and credit. So with debit and credit ka wrapper, you apply the rule. Automatically you know what to add and what to minus. You don't have to consciously think what to add and what to minus. You just write a journal entry and do the ledger balancing. Automatically, subconsciously, without knowing, you will do addition, subtraction. Consciously, adding, subtraction not required. But we should know. At this stage in CA foundation level, we should know that if I'm debiting one account apnina, is that getting added or subtracted? Subconsciously or consciously, you should be knowing it. Got it, not got it. Okay. If I get asset inside the business, asset ka balance will increase. To increase asset, debit. To decrease it, minus means credit. Any problem? Owner is giving more and more capital. Owner is giving more and more capital. Capital is the internal liability of the organization. Which means if the business is closing today, the business has to repay the money back to the owner. Anything that you have to pay in future is liability. But we wanted to differentiate between capital and liability. So capital is called as internal liability. So there are two types of liability. One, the money that I have to pay to the owner, that is called as internal liability. And the money that I have to pay to third party, that is called as external liability. Internal liability, they renamed it as capital. Because it will be confusing, no? Internal liability, external liability, two names will be confusing. So they say that we'll keep internal liability as capital, external liability as liability. This internal liability, which got a name called as capital, when you come to company accounting, it became equity. What name it became? Equity. Got it, not got it? Okay. So to increase liability, to increase capital, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Here the main balance ka nature is credit balance. The main nature is credit apnina. To increase it, I have to give credit only. And to decrease it, debit. Any problem? So everything is from what point of view? Look at the arrow mark. Upward arrow means increase, downward arrow means decrease. Okay, not okay? Okay. Revenues credit balance. To increase revenue, if my business has got more income, if my business is getting more sale appadina, to increase income, what am I supposed to do? Give a credit. Credit kudutha income increase on book. Only if you give credit, the income will increase in the books. Likewise, if the income decreases, when does income decrease? Sales return. Sale will increase income. To increase income, sale is credited. In sales return, we debit sales return. Sales return is debited. So to decrease income, you have to give a debit. Expenses increase. What should I do? Debit. Purchases increase in expenses. Debit purchase. When I return the goods back, it is called as purchase return. Purchase means increase in expense. Purchase return means decrease in expense. To decrease expense, give a credit. So everything is from increase and decrease point of view. Got it, not got it? It becomes easy, no? In accounts, everything will either increase or decrease. Either it will get added or subtracted. So they said that this is the best rule in which all the journal entries can be cracked. Very conveniently, very comfortably, all the journal entries we can crack it. That's why they came out with a new rule called as modern rule of accounting. Okay, not okay. Online people, okay, not okay. Girindra video kana, Hitan video, Saranya ma'am video, Tanvi, all of you. Okay, perfect. Then we discussed journal. Accounting is a systematic process of identifying a business financial transaction, measuring in terms of money, recording through journal. So journal is called as book of original entry, also called as book of primary entry. Do not forget this. Do not forget this. True and false based question this is. Got it, not got it? Okay. Journal entries has to be recorded in a chronological order. What does it mean? Today's transaction should be recorded today only. Sir, today 50 transactions, sir. This 50 transaction, can I jumble and record it? No problem, you can record it. But today's transaction, record today only. Don't record tomorrow. Got it, not got it? For example, today is 31st March. Today's transaction 31st March. By mistakenly, if I record on 1st of April, then today's income, today's expense of this financial year becomes the income and expense of next financial year. So one day will matter. When it will matter? Year end date will come, no? 31st and 1st April. Anga matter. Got it, not got it? Anga, it will create a difference. So it is very important that day's transaction should be recorded in that day only. And very important, all the journal entries should carry narration. All the journal entries should have narration. What is narration? Nothing but description of the journal entry. What journal entry have recorded? No. Somebody has to explain in simple English terms. That is called as narration. Got it, not got it? Format, all of you know. No problem. Okay. What is simple entry? In simple journal entry, there is only one debit and one credit. There's only one debit account and one credit account. That's all. What is compound journal entry? You have one or more accounts in debit, or one or more accounts in credit, or in both we'll have one or more debit and credit. That is called as compound journal entry. Got it, not got it? Okay. Then we have something called as opening entry. I have not discussed with you. I'll discuss in the upcoming classes, but I'm just putting a thought in your mind. There's something called as opening entry. There's something called as closing entry. All these are different types of journal entry. Hitansh? Yeah. All these are called as different types of journal entries. Then there's something called as rectifying journal entry. There's something called as rectifying journal entry. Then there's something called as adjusting journal entry. There's something called as adjusting journal entry. There's something called as transferring journal entry. Transferring journal entry. So in total, how many types of journal entries do we have? 7 types. First one is simple journal entry. Second is compound journal entry. Third, opening journal entry. Fourth, closing journal entry. Rectifying journal entry. Adjusting journal entry. Transferring journal entry. Got it, not got it? Those who have did 11th and 12th with me, regarding this, I would have discussed in length and depth in the appropriate places. Today, I cannot discuss all of this in one shot because you will not understand. So all of this will come in some chapter or the other. So when I come to that stage, I'll explain what these is. Got it, not got it? So if you know it, well and good. If you don't know also, don't panic. I'll be touching base all this point in the respective places. For example, adjusting entry, where will I discuss, In next class, when we meet, I thought I'll do a quick recap of outstanding expenses, concept, prepaid expenses. All these are nothing but adjusting entries. There I can explain what is, outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, but what exactly adjusting entry means, I can't explain. That I'll explain where, in a chapter called as final accounts. In final accounts only, the major role of adjusting entry will come. That is where I'll give a pakka clarity on what is adjusting entry. Even if you're Amul baby who does not know what is adjusting entry, that time I'll discuss. But in my class, nobody will be Amul baby, because even people coming from science background, I'm making you do 11 classes. So by the time I come to final accounts, you would have been done with it. So you will be knowing it, but a proper recap of that I'll give when I do final accounts in the CA foundation level. Got it? Not got it? Rectifying journal entry, we'll be discussing in a separate chapter called as rectification of error. In that separately, I'll be discussing. Like that, some entry or the other will be discussed in some chapter or the other. So that time I'll discuss. Now I'm not discussing. As of now, I've discussed only two type of journal entry. What is one? Simple and compound. Either matter discuss again. 5 entries I meant to discuss with you, which I'll discuss as the time will proceed. Then, okay, chalo. Before I get into types of discount, let's go to illustration 7. This question will solve based on modern rule. This question will solve based on modern rule. It says that transactions of Ramesh for April are given below. Who's Ramesh? Owner. Will we call him as owner in accounting terms? He's the sole proprietor. He's the sole proprietor. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Ramesh ka business name should have been mentioned. If Ramesh ka business name is not mentioned, we'll assume that Ramesh ka business name is Ramesh itself. So one Ramesh is owner, one Ramesh is business. Both are different. Got it? Not got it? Okay. This is in 2022. All the transactions are taking place in the month of April. Chalo, great. April 1, Ramesh started business with 10 lakh rupees. Is it a BFT or BFE? BFT, transaction between Ramesh and Ramesh ka business transaction. Monetary value is there. And this is happening in the course of business. It's a BFT. Is it measured in terms of money properly? Yes. What is the measurement? Rupees means INR. Superb. Now can I do the recording? Now once you measure in terms of money, you can record through journal. Now what is the rule? First step of journalizing. In the transaction, identify the accounts involved. So one account is Ramesh Capital. Second account is started business with 10 lakh rupees. So this 10 lakh is what? Money. 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 Either in cash or bank. In CA Foundation, if they don't mention whether it is cash or bank, what will we assume? Always bank. So the two accounts that is affected is Ramesh Capital and bank. Okay, not okay. Okay. So Ramesh Capital, I'll classify under what category in modern rule? Capital. Capital. Okay. Here, if Ramesh keeps on giving more and more capital to the business, the capital, the internal liability of the business will increase or decrease? It will increase. Correct? So capital is what balance? Trade balance. To increase capital, credit. So Ramesh ka capital, I will credit. Any problem? No problem. If Ramesh is giving what you call money to the business through check, upon a bank balance of the business will increase. Bank balance of business will increase. Yes or no? Bank is asset. Because I own it, or whenever I want money in future, if I ask bank, banker will pay me the money. So in either ways, bank is my asset. If I keep on pouring more and more money inside the bank, my bank balance will increase. Asset is debit balance. Bank is asset. Asset is debit balance. To increase asset, we have to give a debit. To increase asset, we have to give a debit. Got it? Not got it? So both are here addition. Both are here addition. But still one is debited, another is credited. Got it? Not got it? Both are plus items. Both are plus items. But one is debited, one is credited. So here we cannot apply plus and minus because it becomes more confusing for people. Hence they came out with the rule of debit and credit. Got it? Not got it? Oh. How will you write the journal entry? Bank account debit to Ramesh Capital account. Got it? Not got it? Okay, can you tell me the format of the journal? First is date column. Second is particulars column. Third is LF column, useless column. Useless. In exam, if you want, you put LF column. If you don't put also, I'm okay. If you feel I don't want to take risk, put income. Nothing to worry. I want to save time in exam wherever required. Hence, I say LF you don't write also, it's fine. But if you feel that, sir, it will be risky, sir. What if one person who's correcting the paper, old person, who wants proper formatting, if he deducts mark, then put LF in. No problem. Okay, LF column. Then finally, debit, rupees. Credit, rupees. Don't write DRCR in them. Full DEBIT, CRE, DIT. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. Sir, if I write DRCR, will they reduce mark? I don't think so. They will not do it. So you can write and come, but I don't want to take risk. See, sometimes what happens, there are some corrected answer sheets circulating in social media. Either you see YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, So some person, some teacher will take some random, students' corrected answer script, and they'll circulate on social media telling that, look, boss, this particular student did not draw the T-shaped ledger, that is T-shaped format for the ledger. Still, he got full mark for it. See this person, he has not even put any format for journal. No particulars, no debit, no credit. He just wrote journal in game, full marks they gave. This one particular question where they say that, look, this student has done debit credit, narration not written, still marks given. Now, people looking at that, they try to do same thing in the exam income. See, I agree that in that particular answer script, the student has not written the proper format, or let's say narration is not written. He's got the marks. But we don't know this paper is how old it is. At that time, how much ICA was strict in terms of, the requirement, nobody knew. They will change the rules every attempt. So based on that old sheet, what has been corrected, can I make a decision today that I'll not do formatting properly? We can't take that risk. So even though you come across any, Instagram channel or YouTube videos where people say format not required, narration not required, my suggestion is let's not take the risk. Let us not take that risk. Right? And how long will it take? 2 seconds to finish it. So my humble request to all of you is do not skip the format. Is that okay? Okay. Have you written this entry? April 1, bank to capital. Now, bought good for cash. What is meaning of bought? Purchase. Bought is plural. What is singular? Buy. Buy, bought. What did you say? Oh, na tappa sultana. Oh my God. See, that's why I don't teach English. It's not singular, plural. What is it? Present tense and past tense. Present na buy. Present na buy. Past is bought. So I'm teaching you, you're teaching me. I am learning now is what I'm thinking. Okay. Buy, bought. Correct. Bought means purchase. Bought means purchase. Purchase goods for cash. What is meant by goods? Anything that I buy in the business with the intention to sell. Bought goods for cash. How many accounts affected? 2 accounts. One is purchase accounts because I have to book my expenses. Second is cash account. Purchase as per modern rule, what classification? Modern rule, ma? Who say nominal? Golden rule, nominal. Modern rule, forget personal, forget real, forget nominal. It is asset, liability, capital, expense and revenue. This is the classification. So what is the classification? Expenditure. Expense is what balance? Debit balance. Here, if I keep on buying more and more goods, purchase will increase. To increase purchase, debit. Cash. If I keep on buying goods, I have to pay cash. If I keep on paying cash, my cash in hand will reduce. Cash is asset. Asset is what balance? Debit balance. To increase asset, if asset is increasing, debit. If asset is decreasing, credit. So when decreasing asset, give a credit. So what is the journal entry? Purchase account debit to cash. Purchase account debit to cash account. DR stands for debtor. What did you say, ma? DR stands for debit, no? Is still anybody stuck with that old concept? DR stands for debtor. You all overcome from that? Okay, super. Now, April 5 transaction. Drew cash from bank. Drew means drawing, sir. I draw cash. Drew or draw means what? Draw means don't take the literal drawing. Draw here means what? Withdraw cash from bank. How many accounts affected? 2 accounts, sir. One is drawings account, sir. Second is bank account, sir. Hey, draw is what given, man. Draw means drawing. Drawing one, the drawing account a bit. Drawings will come when either money or goods or asset is withdrawn for personal purpose. Personal purpose apnina, as a owner, I'm withdrawing the money. In that case, that money what I'm withdrawing, no, I should be adjusting against my capital account through drawings ledger. But here, the money is withdrawn for the business. So from the bank, I'm withdrawing the money. From ATM, I'm withdrawing the money. And where will I give this cash to? My cashier in the business. So bank balance will reduce. When I withdraw the money, my bank balance will reduce. And when I give this money to the cashier ka cash balance will increase. So how many accounts are affected? 2 accounts. One is Bank. Second is cash. Bank is asset. Asset is what balance? Debit balance. Here bank balance is increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. To decrease asset, credit. Cash is increasing. To increase asset, debit. What is entry? Cash account debit to bank. This type of entry is called as contra entry. What is it called as? Contra entry. What is meant by contra entry? Contra entry. Have you come across this term in 11th and 12th anywhere? In 12th, no chance. 11th, you would have come across. Where? In cash book. Very good. It's called as contra entry. What is meant by contra entry? Oh, that's what they taught us. Okay, Mike. Okay. Others, contra entry. What is meant by contra entry? So for this also meaning is there. In accounts, whatever you do, for everything meaning is there. Whatever you do, don't accept it as it is. Ask why. For everything, there's a logical answer to it. Got it, not got it. I will not tell the answer. You will do the research and come back and tell me the next class what is the meaning of contra entry. Okay, not okay. Some effort you also take it. All effort I'll take it. No, you also take it. So you will search and tell me the meaning of contra in the next class. Now, being goods purchased for cash. April 13th, sold to Krishna goods on credit. Cash transaction or credit transaction? Credit transaction. Oops, super. Which credit transaction? Purchase, sale. Sale, credit transaction. How many accounts are affected in this entry? 2 accounts. One is Krishna account. Why do I need to remember Krishna account? We have sold goods to him on credit, which means he has not given the payment yet. I have to receive the money from him in future. So I need to put him in my accounts so that I remember, because we're Gajani people, we'll forget. If we keep everything in memory, we'll forget at one point. So to not forget it, we'll put him in my books of accounts. So Krishna is called as technically debtor. Debtor is asset. If I keep on selling more and more goods to Krishna on credit, from him, the money that I have to receive will be more and more in future. So more credit sale will increase more debtor balance. Krishna is called as debtor. Debtor means what? Customer to whom we have sold the goods on credit. Krishna is nothing but customer to whom we have sold goods on credit. Got it, not got it. So more sales means more money I have to receive in future. So my debtor balance will increase. Debtor is asset. Asset is debit balance. To increase asset, debit. But what will I credit? Sale. Sale is my revenue, income. Credit all income and gain. If I do more and more sale, my income will increase. If I do more and more sale, my income will increase. Income is, revenue is credit balance. To increase income, credit. To increase income, credit. Okay, not okay. Online people, video. Krishna to sale. Being goods sold to Krishna on credit. Being goods sold to Krishna on credit. This is the last question. I'm going very slowly. After this, we will not have patience, neither you nor I, to sit and discuss like this. Literally, this is Amul baby class now. 2-3 students are sitting and waiting. இவர் மட்டும் வெளில மாட்டினாரு, மண்டே பொழந்துருவேன். அமுல் பேபி மாதிரி ஸ்லோவா எடுத்துட்டு இருக்காருன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. But பாவம் சொல்லணும். I have to think about so many people. How they studied, what they studied, we don't know. So we have to take class properly. Right? So this one question will go slow, then will be jet speed. 20, bought from Sham goods on credit. Bought from Sham goods on credit. It's a credit purchase transaction. How many accounts affected? 2 accounts. One is purchase account. Purchase will help me to record my expenses. Expenses is debit balance. To increase expense, debit. If I keep on buying more and more goods, my expenses will increase. To increase expense, debit. Second is Sham. Why do I need Sham account? Because I have to pay him money. When will I pay? In future. Anything that I pay in future is liability. Liability is what balance? Open your mouth and respond, all of you. Liability is what balance? Credit balance. To increase liability, credit. So what is entry? Purchase account debit to Sham account. Purchase account debit to Sham account. Being goods bought from Sham on credit. Yes, boss. Business? Correct. Now is one observation Prasad is giving. This is cheating, sir. What is cheating? April 1, Ramesh started business with 10 lakh rupees and all the 10 lakh rupees is deposited where? In bank. Full money is there where? In bank. Third, he bought goods for cash. What entry did we pass? Purchase to cash. Where is the cash available? Cash is available in bank. So if we make the payment from bank, then bank should be credited, no? Here the payment is done through cash. Whose cash? Ramesh's personal cash or business cash? But where is cash in business? Cash in hand is zero. Boss, cash means cash in hand. Cash in hand is zero. And withdrawal is happening when? Withdrawal is happening 5th. Next day, the withdrawal agadu. Which means full 10 lakh rupees is there. Where? In bank. Then on 3rd April, if I go in the chronological order, 3rd April, you are saying that I bought goods for cash. From where did the cash come? From where did the cash come? What entry have they passed? To bank they have passed. Is this right? Wrong. To bank is not correct. To cash is only correct. Right? Now I'll justify why to bank is correct here. Listen to very carefully. Fundamentally, they have screwed up this question. Who has screwed up this question? ICS screwed up this question. Listen to me very carefully. Logic was very simple. We started business with 10 lakh rupees. What entry have they passed? Bank to capital. So this entire 10 lakh rupees is there where? In bank. Bought goods for cash means from the cash what I have in hand, I bought it. Do I have anything in cash in hand? No. So here in the journal question, they gave us cash. But later when they realized that there's no cash balance, they treated this as to bank. Tell me one thing. When you're specifically saying that goods are bought for cash, how will I write bank income? Cash is only cash dana varum. You should have told that brought goods by paying check. Up to bank will come. So here there's a fundamental flaw in the question. My suggestion is remove this word cash, bought goods for cash, remove it, and you can maybe write bought goods for 50,000 by paying through check. By paying through check. In exam, such questions will not come. Neatly, it will be drafted. Got it, not got it. Or they should have done what? They should have given this drew cash from bank transaction before and this transaction later. Order should have been changed. Sorry? That also is withdrawing only 10,000 rupees. Means what? 50,000 I'm paying in cash and only 10,000 is withdrawn. Does it make sense? Cash illa ungita. I putting cash kudutha. So in answer to what they did is they covered with bank. When you're telling in question cash, how will I write bank income in exam? You see all the other journal entries, not just this chapter, in any other chapter also. Whenever they say that something is being dealt with in cash, they've always debited cash or credited cash. Never bank will come into picture. When you say cash, cash da varum, bank varad. So what I say should have done here, they should have changed the question here, but they have not done it. In exam, such things will not got it. But by chance, if these questions or these type of questions come in exam, you should have a presence of mind that, boss, 10 lakh total amount is there in bank. Purchase is there in cash. Cash is not there in hand. Up in that case, you'll assume cash equal to bank. Give a note income. Since on April 1, the capital was introduced in the bank and no cash available, we're assuming that the goods bought on the 3rd April is by making the payment through check. You have to write a note income. Listen to me very carefully. Again, I'm telling you. 99%, you will not get a screwed up question in the main exam. You'll get proper questions only. But 1% chances are there where you might get questions like this. In such a scenario, you are supposed to state your assumption and do the answer accordingly. State your assumptions and do the answers accordingly. How, where to take assumptions, I'll tell you. Yes, Kana? Call Anita ma'am once. Sangam is on leave today. Anita ma'am is outside. Ma'am number irka? Illa. Unga per ma? Okay. You don't have Anita ma'am's number? Irka. A call panninga ma'am. Got it, not got it. So here cash will be interpreted as bank and write to bank and come. But this is not acceptable. To be very honest, this is not acceptable. There's a flaw in the question and the flaw is covered in this manner. We are also forced to cover in this manner. Otherwise, this is fundamentally wrong. Got it, not got it. Okay, not okay. Okay. Or one more assumption, what we can do is, when they say Ramesh started business with 10 lakh rupees, you may pass an entry, cash account to capital. That is also an alternative, I'm telling. But nobody will start, business with so much money in hand as cash. So that's why generally they do bank transactions. But alternatively, if you don't feel like changing this, sir, this let it be purchased to cash itself, sir. Can I make this instead of bank cash apdina? That is also possible. But you have to state your assumption. Purida. So generally, I'm telling, whenever the question says that a person is starting the business with so much capital, cash, bank, nothing mentioned, is always first preference is bank. Got it, not got it. Got it, not got it. But in situation like this, where cash is not there, but in the second transaction, cash purchase is done. So we have to either assume that this is not cash, but bank transaction. Or the first transaction, instead of cash, you make it bank, or bank to cash. Got it, not got it. First transaction declare, you make it cash. Yes. How can you assume? No, you can't state the assumption that way. No, what she's telling is, can I state the assumption that on second we withdrew some money? We are doing transactions in the chronological order. Look at the order, no? They've given the transaction. On first, this transaction is taken place. Third, this transaction is taken place. So you believe that there is no transaction happened in between. There's no withdrawal in between. So we can't make that assumption income. So either you assume that since cash in hand is not there, so this is not cash, it is bank. Or else, if you want this to be cash apdina, then assume the first April transaction is not bank transaction, it is cash. Assume okay, not okay. Now, is there user doubt solved karna? Oh, now can I continue? 24th April, received from Krishna. What? Halwa. What did we receive from Krishna? Sir, Tilnilvelli halwa, sir. Tell, what will you assume? Money. No, don't say cash. Say money received. Money received in what form? Cash or bank? In foundation, nothing mentioned means bank. In foundation, nothing mentioned means bank. Now, people, what they do know, they will read here this line and they'll pass the journal entry. If you do so, you're not screwed. We're royally screwed. Because next line is a continuation of the transaction. Telling that received from Krishna 1,45,000, allowed him a discount of 5,000 rupees. Okay, my question to all of you. Who is Krishna? Who is Krishna? Okay. What is the journal entry did you pass at the time of credit sale? What is the journal entry for credit sale? Krishna account debit to sale. How much is the amount of sale? 1,50,000. 1,50,000. 1,50,000. 1,50,000 rupees your receivable. You're yet to receive. And this 150 is your income. Today is the date of receiving the money. How much money are you receiving? 1,45,000 out of 150. How much are you supposed to receive? 150. How much are you receiving? 1,45,000. How much you have not received? 5. Will you receive this money in future? No. This is a full and final settlement because we have allowed a discount of 5,000 rupees. Apana, in this 150, 5,000 rupees we will not receive because we have given a discount. Discount means what? If I'm giving discount means that much money you don't have to pay. How much money you have to pay? Balance money, which is 1,45,000. So Krishna's account, when I close, should I close by recording 150 or 145? 150 or 145? 150 only. If you put Krishna account credit 145, there will be a balance of 5,000 in Krishna's account. As if we have to receive. Will we receive? No. Hence you have to close the entire account. Got it? Not got it? Oh. Now listen to me very carefully. In this transaction, how many accounts are affected? 3 accounts are affected. One is Krishna account. Second is discount allowed account. Third is bank account. Krishna is my customer. Technically called as debtor. Means asset. From this person, I have to receive money in future. Until I receive, his balance will keep on increasing. But today, he has paid the money. So balance will increase or decrease? Decrease. To increase Krishna's balance, you gave a debit upon credit sale. Now when he is making the payment, I have to reduce the money. Whatever money is received from him, I have to minus. To decrease, what am I supposed to do? Minus credit. 150 ka debit you did in the sale transaction. Now while closing, you will put full 150. So if this is plus 150 apdina, this becomes minus 150. The balance will become 0 in Krishna's account. Got it, not got it. Had they told only 145 is received, no mention about discount apdina, then how much will I credit in Krishna's account? Only 145. Up the balance of ledger 5,000. Means what? This 5,000 I have to collect from Krishna in future. Got it, not got it. But here will I collect it? No. So I have to close Krishna's account fully by 150. So credit Krishna by how much? 150. This 5,000 rupees is my expense or loss? It is my expense or loss? Loss. It's not expenditure. Expenditure means na pandra selavu. That's expenditure. Loss means what? What I'm supposed to receive, my money, I'm not going to receive now. It's my loss. Varmana varala appadina, a loss dana. So that 5,000 is my loss. Loss will be classified under modern rule. Where? Under expenses. So expenses and losses, what balance? Debit balance. If I keep on giving more and more discount, my loss will keep on increasing. To increase expenditure and losses, you have to give a debit. Any problem? And money is coming. We are receiving money. Where is money coming? In bank. If I keep on getting more and more money from customer, my bank balance will keep on increasing. Bank is asset. Asset is debit balance. To increase asset, give a debit. What is a journal entry? Very good. Bank account debit, discount allowed account debit to Krishna's account. 1,45,000, 5,000 and 1,50,000. Any problem? Any problem? If I change this question, Krishna received discount of 5,000 rupees. Now what is entry? Krishna received discount. Discount received, boss. For those who are by hearting, oh, discount allowed. Allowed discount means, oh, discount allowed. In the transaction, if they give received discount, means discount received. Discount received means income, gain. Credit or income and gain. Donkey fella, don't credit and come here. They're trying to scam you. They're trying to play fool out of you. They're trying to play game with you with the language. It's a language game. This has got nothing to do with your accounting knowledge. It's your language game. If Krishna is receiving discount, we are allowing discount. So when they say allowed discount aptina, it spoke from my point of view. You are doing accounting from my point of view, business point of view. But this time what they did, no. My point of view, they didn't give. They gave Krishna's point of view. Krishna's point of view they've given means, are we doing accounting for Krishna? No, we're doing accounting still for us only. If for him it is discount received, for him if it is discount received, for me it is what? Discount allowed only. So like this, in ICAI examinations, a lot of the language twisting questions will come in exam. They'll change the perspective and give to confuse you. Got it, not got it. You have to be very clear. Don't bat any entries. Understand the language of the question. Understanding the language is very, very important. Okay, not okay. Next. Paid Sham cash 2,15,000. Who's Sham? Who's Sham? Creditor. Very good. We are making a payment of 2,15,000. I said, no, they'll scam with you. They've scammed you. Discount allowed. Now, the moment discount allowed is there, what have you batted? Discount allowed. What did we learn in class? Debit, debit, debit. You put debit income, you're screwed, boss. Discount is allowed. Discount is allowed. By whom? To whom? Sham is allowing discount. We are receiving discount. Discount is allowed by Sham. Sir, why is Sham allowing discount? Yepa. Who has to give payment to whom? Business has to give payment to Sham. Business has to give payment to Sham. Who has got the right to give discount? Payment kudukram, discount kudukam mudiyuma. The person is giving payment. Now you're going and buying the goods in lifestyle. Will you make the payment? Will you give discount? Or will lifestyle give you discount? Lifestyle will give you discount. So here, Sham is nothing but lifestyle. So lifestyle, Sham is allowing discount. You are receiving discount. So for you, you're accounting from your point of view. For you, it is discount received. But what language have they used? Discount allowed. So don't by heart, discount allowed is a loss. Losses will be debited. No. Discount allowed by Sham. Received by business. From business point of view, it is discount received. When we receive discount, it is gain for us. It's a gain for us. Tell me how many accounts affected? 3 accounts. One is Sham account. Sham is creditor. Creditor is liability. When you created liability, you gave a credit. Now I've made the payment. After making payment to Sham, do I need Sham ka name in my books of accounts? I need Sham ka name only when I have to remember to pay him the money. Paisa kudukumod, I have to remember that I have to pay him the money. That time I need his name in my books of accounts. Once the payment is done, I will remove him from my books of accounts. To create him, you give a credit. To remove him, I'll give a debit. So Sham will be now debited. Sham will be now debited. Okay, not okay. Next. We are making the payment in cash. My cash balance will keep on decreasing. If I keep on making the payment, my cash balance will decrease. To decrease cash, it is credit. Okay, not okay. One more account. Discount received account. It is a gain. Credit all income and gain. Credit all income and gain. Tell me the journal entry. Sham account debit to cash to discount received. Sham donkey fellow. Look at them. Cash and சொல்லிட்டு அவன் பேங்க் போட்டிருக்கான். இதான் low lie question. Sometimes they'll do low lie party. சரியா? You stick on to what we have learned. Always put here. Now here, I'll tell you what is the problem. There is no cash balance. If you look from the beginning, all the money is there in bank. And how much have they withdrawn from bank? Only 10,000 rupees. Do I have anything in cash? No. Right? Cash cash. Can you make the payment in cash? No. So they are somewhere trying to test your application of mind. So if you put cash income, no, you'll be screwed. Especially in this question. When all the money is deposited in bank, if you blindly put cash income, no, you'll be in deep shit. Got it, not got it. Somewhere this question is trying to test your presence of mind. Some people, no, blindly they'll come and write income. Oh, cash, let's write cash income. But this question, do you really have cash balance? 10 lakh rupees you started the business with. Every money is there in the bank. 10 lakh you withdraw பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. 10,000 is withdrawn from bank. How much money is there in cash? Only 10,000. From where will you get 2,15,000 money to pay? Think about it. Think about it. If I put cash here, no, it will be wrong. Cash will go in credit balance. If cash is going in credit balance means what? I've overspent the money. I don't have cash, still I'm spending the money. Isn't it wrong? So here you'll put bank only come. If this kind of exam question comes exactly in exam, idhe mari question if it comes in exam appadina, you have to be little bit watchful and thoughtful. You have to be watchful and thoughtful. Watch. Only bank balance is there. There's no cash balance. Think. Have thought that if I put cash in if I put cash in credit, my cash balance will go negative. In that case, it will backfire. The entire accounting will collapse. So here you write bank only income. Got it, not got it. Listen to me very carefully. Generally, whenever they say bank transaction means bank only will be debited, credited. When they say cash, cash will be debited and credited. Generally. This is not general. This is exception. Do you understand what is exception? Here the situation is different. Multiple places they have used the word cash. Cash paid, cash paid, cash paid. But for that, we don't have sufficient cash balance. So if I put cash in credit, cash balance will go negative, which is not right. So in this kind of exceptional scenario, even though they use the word cash, you have to write bank and come. Got it, not got it. This is exceptional question. Got it, not got it. Please make a note. Today, you will remember. 5 months later, you'll come and ask me, sir, why did they put 2 bank here, sir? When the question is telling paid in cash, why did they say 2 bank here? Sir, donkey fellow, there's no cash balance. Bank is credited despite mentioning cash payment in the question, because there is no sufficient cash balance in hand. Bank is credited despite mentioning cash payment in the question. Questionல cash payment mention பண்ணிருக்கான். ஆனாலும் நம்ம வந்து என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம்? Bank credit பண்ணிருக்கோம். Why? Because there is no sufficient cash balance in hand. I don't have sufficient cash balance in hand. I have one point to communicate here, but I'll not discuss now. Once I complete the ledger with all of you, that time I'll discuss one topic regarding cash. What is negative cash balance means? That time I'll discuss after ledger. Okay, not okay. So please don't write cash income, write bank income in this exceptional scenario. Right? This has exceptional question. This is not a general question. It's an exceptional question. Cash sales for the month 8 lakh. Cash sales for the month 8 lakh. What is entry? Cash is increasing. So debit cash. Sales is income. Increase income, credit. What is entry? Cash to sales. What have they written? Bank. What have they written? Bank. I will not accept here. In this case, I not accept bank because when the customer is given the money in cash apdina, why will I bank and here two bank is justified. Even though they said cash, two bank is justified because while making the payment, I didn't have sufficient cash balance. So I have assumed it as bank payment. But when the question is telling here cash sales, what is meant by cash sales? When I sold the product across the table to the customer, from the customer I received cash in hand. We will not assume bank there. So here I will write cash and only come. So cut it down and write cash. Cut it down and write cash. Because in all the other places, wherever they said cash payment, for example, you say previous transaction, illustration 5 that we have worked out. When they said cash payment is happening, we did there to credit cash only. Yes or no? People, those who don't believe, let me show. Yella bank na. There's no cash here. Drawings is there in cash. We drew cash for personal use. So when they use word cash here, in the journal entry, have they used bank or cash? Cash only. So in one question like this, in other question like this, in exam, what are we supposed to do? So you have to take a strong stance here. In the Mari confusion-oriented questions will not stop in this chapter. Similar questions, confusion-oriented question will come in other chapters of foundation. Also, it will come in CA intermediate. Also, it will come in CA final. So that is when I say you have to make appropriate assumptions. The assumption should be logical and best case assumption. Got it, not got it. Clear or not clear? So in this question, for Sham ka payment, when they said cash in question, I took bank here because it was logical to take bank because I did not have sufficient cash balance. But here, when the question is saying that there is a cash sale, why will I assume as bank sale? So there I'll record cash and only come. Got it, not got it. Next. Paid rent. Paid rent. Yes. It's for the whole month. नहीं होता है. This is the mistake of ICA in framing the language. So here, what should have been the proper language, you know? Okay, one more thing I'll tell you. Now he's asking one doubt that cash sales for the month Abdina, is this 8 lakh rupees sale happening on the 30th of April? No. Sales happens on daily basis. So think about it now. If ICA is giving you multiple sale transactions, Abdina, will you have so much of time in the exam to sit and write all the transactions? Not possible. To save time, what they've done is they've given us one single cash sale transaction at the end of the month. Got it, not got it. As a monthly sale transaction. What they should have done, you know, cash sales for the month 8 lakh and deposited in bank. One entry will be for cash sales, that is cash to sales. And this money is deposited in bank. The entry is going to be bank to cash. They should have done this because in most of the places this happens. In most of the jewelry business, what happens? No, when the jewelry shop is taking the cash up, the very same day or weekend or month end, they will accumulate the money in the bank. They'll not keep that much cash in hand. You're not allowed to keep so much of cash in hand. Got it, not got it. It's like the departmental store. Every day they collect so much money. So typically next day itself they deposit in the got it, not got it. Here, the way they have framed the question is not appropriate. That's where the whole lot of confusion is coming. So here, first thing is, this is not one day sale. 8 lakh is not one day sale. It is a sale of the entire month. So now what question is asking is, sir, chronological order is missing. You're right. It's missing here because here they're not trying to test your chronological order. What they're trying to test you is the journal ka knowledge. Hence, order is not relevant here. Got it, not got it. Have I answered your query? Second, cash sale aptina, I cannot assume bank unless until the sale money is deposited in the bank. So in exam, if the same question comes, you will debit cash income, not bank. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling pay cash only. They have done bank, they have screwed up, I'm telling you. Okay, now paid rent, nothing mentioned means bank. Nothing mentioned means bank. So what is the payment entry? Rent account debit to bank. Rent account debit to bank. Rent is expenses. To increase expenses, debit. Rent account debit to bank. Now here you have one choice. When you have multiple expenditure together, you have chance to combine the entries together by passing a single compounded entry, single compounded entry. So now rent account debit 50,000, salary account debit 1 lakh, to bank 1,50,000. Got it, not got it. So two expenses are debited, two expenses debited, to increase expense debit, to increase expense debit. And from this bank account, money goes out. When you make the payment, bank balance reduces. To decrease bank balance, give a credit. Got it, not got it. This kind of entry is called as compound journal entry. In exam, you can do this to save time. In exam, you can do this, Padmaja, to save time. Got it, not got it. Okay, not okay. Okay. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? Always remember, the total of the debit should always be equal to total of credit. Here they've done the total on the overall basis. This total is not required in exam. This total is done only for a knowledge purpose. You don't have to check the total on when you write the exam, right? You just have to see the total for each and every transaction that you posted. For example, when you did compound entry, rent 50 and salary 1 lakh, put together in debit how much? 150. How much is bank credited? 150. So transaction wise, you check that total debit and total credit is equal or not equal. In exam, overall total not required to be presented. This is not required. This is given only for your knowledge. Got it, not got it. Oh, now before I head forward, I just thought I'll do a very quick recap on types of discount, which is paid discount, cash discount, and rebate. Also, we'll do a very quick recap on the circumstances and scenarios under which reversal of purchases has to happen. Why? Because the next question that I'm going to do will be dealt with these three concepts plus the reversal of purchase concepts. Though we have discussed this in 11th in depth, I thought we'll do a very quick recap so that you'll be at even page, all of you. Is that okay? Fantastic. So guys, listen to me very carefully. If you take your foundation book, entire chapter, either previous chapter, this chapter, or the next chapter, nowhere in this textbook, you can search around this textbook and see, in nowhere in any of the textbook, the concept of trade discount, cash discount, or rebate is mentioned. But questions based on that is being asked. There is no mention about any of the reversal of purchase based questions. Concept is not explained anywhere. And other base funny questions வந்து கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Listen to me very carefully. You look at practical question. That is, once the chapter is completed, book back will have MCQ, true and false, theory questions, and practical questions, exercise questions. If you come to second exercise question, the fourth point talks about list price, trade discount, cash discount. But there's no mention about the concept anywhere in the textbook. If you see point number 1, it talks about reversal of purchases. Conceptual explanation of this is not there anywhere in the CA Foundation book. Like that, if you come to one chapter called as partnership, fundamentals of partnership, there's one concept called as past adjustment. Past adjustment. This topic is there only in 12th CBC. 12th State Board Metric people, you have not come across this topic in your syllabus. Nor this concept is explained anywhere in the CA Foundation book. Nor this is mentioned in any CA Foundation ka chapter. But based on this, in one attempt, they've asked question. Based on past adjustment, there is one 5-mark question exam. 5-mark question being asked in one exam. Got it, not got it. This does not stop here. In the CA intermediate level, we have accounting standards, 27 accounting standards. In the ICI module, they've explained accounting standard to the maximum possible extent, but not fully. At the end of the chapter, what they mentioned is, please refer the original accounting standard for further detailed discussion. Now, if you see in so many intermediate examination, they've asked questions from accounting standard, which is not there. The questions like that is not there in your ICI module. So people think that ICI is asked out of syllabus question. It's not out of syllabus question. It's only that the textbook that ICI is provided in that full syllabus is not mentioned. All the aspect of questions are not mentioned. Got it, not got it. And ICI is not wrong here. ICI says that we are trying to help you with maximum possible syllabus with different varieties of questions. But we can't put all the questions here, no? Ella variety na inge pota appadina, if you study all that question and come, the same question if I ask in exam appadina, then what is the fun in it? So they are telling that you have to learn all the concepts, whatever is applicable. This is concept-based examination. On the spot, we will give you a question, which is a totally different question, unique question. You have to apply your mind on the spot and derive the answer. Got it, not got it. That is why in foundation level, TS Rival book comes into rescue. In that, 99.99% all the varieties of applicable concepts are covered. Fast adjustment is covered here. Like that, multiple small concept which is missed out in foundation book, no, it is covered in the TS Rival book. But Inter is not like that case. In Inter, literally, when I'm preparing the notes for your seniors, no, I'm literally reading the entire accounting standard. Whatever notes is not given by ICI, that notes also I'm incorporating in my notes, examples, etc. So that if any question comes on the spot in the examination, you can still apply your mind. Right? Got it? So here, which book will come for your rescue? TS Grewal book. Because in that, small, minute, big concepts are explained. Large concepts are explained. Got it, not got it. Chal. There are three types of discount. One is called as Hitin, trade discount. Second is called as cash discount. Third is called as rebate. Now, what is trade discount? Trade discount is referred to as a discount that is offered by the seller. Discount who will offer, boss? Seller will offer. To whom? Customer. Buyer means customer. When? For the bulk purchase of the product. Got it, not got it? Okay. Let me give you one example. Okay, tell me something. Generally, who will do the bulk purchases? Generally. Okay. MNF stands for manufacturer. Manufacturer is a person who manufactures the product. Got it, not got it? So what is manufacturing process? I collect all the raw materials. I put the raw materials and make them go through a process. At the end of the process, a new product, a distinct product will emerge, which has got its own new utilization, consumption, or demand, which is very different, unique from the raw material. For example, if I'm into business of manufacturing cake, so for cake, the ingredients such as baking soda, baking powder, maida, condensed milk, etc. I know if I talk about cake, all of your emotions will come out, but let's not go into that. All these are called as ingredients. You mix all of them, it becomes a batter. Once the batter is ready, you put them into oven for heating. Once the heating process is over, the cake is ready, and you do icing, and the final product is ready. Got it, not got it? So the raw material, which was baking soda, baking powder, had a different consumption, different purpose. But when this was put through a process, a new product emerged called as cake, whose utilization is very different from its raw material. Got it, not got it? So this process of converting raw material through a process into a distinct product is called as manufacturing. Okay, not okay? Okay. Manufacturer will manufacture the products in bulk. To whom will we sell next? He will sell always to the wholesaler. Always he will sell to the wholesaler. Got it, not got it? Why wholesaler? As a manufacturer, it is not possible for me to have shops across the entire country. So I will identify big wholesalers and distributors in state, different state, and I'll give the bulk orders. I'll give bulk dispatches to those wholesalers. A wholesaler or a distributor may operate in Chennai or Coimbatore. Can he have retail shops across in multiple cities? Not possible. Wholesaler will in turn sell the products to the retailers. Got it, not got it? Retailers will sell to the end customer. This is how the chain works. So manufacturer will sell the goods to the wholesalers or distributors. Wholesaler and distributor in return will sell the products to the retailers. And retailers will in return sell the product to the end customer. Don't use the word customer, because for manufacturer, wholesaler is also customer. For wholesaler, retailer also is customer. So for retailer, this customer is end customer. What is meant by end customer? Finally, who's consuming this product is called as end customer. Finally, whoever is consuming this product, consume means does not mean eating. Consume means using it. So finally, whoever is using it is called as end user or end customer. Got it, not got it? So in manufacturers selling goods to wholesaler, he will not sell in small 1 or 2 quantity. He will always sell in bulk quantity. Still, discount will not be given. For buying the bulk quantity, let's say 10,000 units, he'll be getting one special price, wholesale price. If this wholesaler wants discount apni, he has to buy more than this bulk purchase. He has to do bulk purchase. Then only he'll be eligible for discount. Got it, not got it. Got it, not got it. So when a manufacturer is selling the product at a normal quantity, normal means bulk only. For us people who buy one product, 10,000 is bulk only. But for that wholesaler, bulk is not bulk. For him, it is normal. So he will not get a discount there. What will he get? Normal price. When will he get a bulk price? Instead of buying 10,000, if he buys 20,000, 25,000, that bulk of bulk becomes the bulk purchase. Got it, not got it. Likewise, wholesaler will sell normal quantities to retailers or bulk quantity. So when bulk quantity comes only, then trade discount will come into picture. Got it, not got it. My question to all of you, when retailer is selling to the end customer, will the concept of trade discount come or not come? Will the concept of trade discount come or not come? Chiranjeevi says no. Okay. Why not? Imagine there's a wedding ceremony happening at your home and we all have this habit of giving return gifts or gift to the guests. So when you buy gift, will you buy one or two quantity? No, you will buy hundreds, 500, 1,000, 2,000 in quantity. That is also bulk only, no boss. So even end customer can buy in bulk. Got it, not got it. So in this entire transaction, series of transaction, anywhere the bulk purchase can happen. Okay, not okay. Wherever the bulk purchases happen, the customer will naturally demand a discount. One product mangna, no discount. But if I get 50 product, discount. 100 product, more discount. 1,000 product, more discount. So it is very natural. It's a human tendency to ask for discount. Got it, not got it. So trade discount is a concept that comes into picture only in the case of bulk purchases. Got it, not got it. The transaction that is happening between manufacturer and the wholesaler is called as what transaction? B2B transaction. B means what? Business. So manufacturer is one businessman, wholesaler and distributor is another businessman. So this is called as B2B transaction. Okay, not okay. The transaction between wholesaler, distributor versus retailer is what type of transaction? B2B transaction, business to business transaction. Now, the transaction that takes place between retailer and the end customer is called as B2C transaction, business to consumer, business to customer transaction. Got it, not got it. Now my question is, if the manufacturer is directly selling to end customer, what is that called? That is called as D2C transaction. What is D2C? Direct to customer, direct to customer. Sir, in exam, will I say ask all these questions? No, this is commerce. You should know little bit about it. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. It is called as D2C, direct to consumer transaction. Okay, not okay. Okay. In this entire process, anywhere the bulk purchase can come. Got it, not got it. Okay. Now, let's say this is distributor or wholesaler is selling goods to retailer. Okay. The normal price of the product is rupees 1 lakh. The normal price of this product is rupees 1 lakh. Or leave it. Let me put this in different way. Let's say I want to buy chocolates. Normally people buy chocolate means no. Have you come across this term called as LP, list price? There's something called as CP, catalog price. There's something called as MP, marked price. Then GP, what is GP? Gross purchase price, GPP. Have you come across this term? List price. How many of you buy crackers? How many of you buy crackers in Diwali? So you've seen that they'll have one list. If you go to any shop, they'll have one list in which all the products are displayed with the rate. That is called as list price. Okay, not okay. Some people call list price as catalog price. At so many shop you go, no, they'll give you one catalog. From that catalog, you can decide what product you want to buy and what range that product is. It is all mentioned in the catalog. Yes or no? Also, this is called as MP. MP stands for marked price. This is one technical name, marked price. And for the buyer, this price is called as gross purchase price. The value that I pay and buy, that is called as gross purchase price. The original value of the product is called as gross purchase price from the buyer's point of view. From the seller's point of view, it is called as GSP, gross selling price. Gross selling price. Ma'am, just give a call to ma'am. No, it's called as gross selling price. Okay, not okay. Now, imagine this dealer or the wholesaler has sold in bulk to the retailer. Means what? Retailer has purchased in bulk from the wholesaler or distributor. Got it? Not got it? Now, imagine the normal purchase price of this is how much? 1 lakh rupees. Whatever goods have purchased, its actual catalog price is 1 lakh rupees. But nobody will buy worth goods 1 lakh. Generally, people buy goods worth only 5,000, 10,000. But this customer has purchased for 1 lakh rupees. Is it bulk purchase or not? Uduva, let's say I'm buying this product. People buy this for 5,000 rupees, 8,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. This is the normal purchase. But this customer has purchased this product for 1 lakh rupees. Is it a bulk purchase or not? Yes. So this 1 lakh rupees will be initially called as list price or catalog price or marked price or gross purchase price. Imagine if you are the retailer buying goods worth 1 lakh rupees. Imagine you went to a cracker shop, purchased for 1 lakh rupees. Will you not expect a discount? Yes. Why did you expect a discount? Because you purchased in bulk. So you want a discount. You are asking for a discount and the opposite shopkeeper is giving that discount. The shopkeeper is giving that discount. That kind of discount is called as trade discount. Now from this 1 lakh rupees, the discount should be added or subtracted. Think and respond. Added or subtracted? Subtracted. So from this, less trade discount of 10%. So 1 lakh at 10% is how much? 10,000. What is meant by 10%? 10 by 100. What is meant by this? For every 100 rupee of catalog price, 10 rupee will be the discount. So for 1 lakh purchase, how much is the proportionate discount? Got it? Not got it? நீ 100 ரூபாய்க்கு ஒரு பொருள் வாங்கினா அதுக்கு டிஸ்கவுண்ட் 10 ரூபாய். But now you have purchased for 1 lakh rupees. Then how much is the discount? Cross multiply. 1 lakh into 10 by 100. That is how I get 10,000 rupees. The balance amount what you get is 90,000 rupees. What do we call this? What do we call this as? We will call this as net purchase price from the buyer's point of view or net selling price from the seller's point of view. Got it? Not got it? Tell me people, got it? Not got it? My question to all of you, when I record my sale entry, credit sale, no? That time, will I credit sale with 1 lakh rupees or 90,000 rupees? Think and respond. Okay. Offline people, everyone is saying it is 90,000 rupees. Online people, what will you say? If I pass a credit sale journal entry, let's say it is cash account, a bank account, a debtor account, debit to sale, it should be for 1 lakh or 90,000. Online people, 1 lakh or 90,000. Gokul, no response. Girindra, no response. Siranjeevi, no response. Am I talking to wall? Online people, 3 times I've called your name. Ishan only answered. Ishan says 1 lakh. Others. Siranjeevi says 90,000. Gokul, Sabira, Saranya ma'am, Tomnik, no response. Nobody is responding. One person said 1 lakh, all of you said 90,000, which is correct. My question goes to all of you. Why is 1 lakh not recorded? Why? Okay. Okay. Others? My question is, why trade discount? So answer is correct only. We will record only 90,000. 1 lakh is not recorded in the books of accounts. Trade discount is not recorded in the books of accounts. I know all of you know this answer. I don't want your answer. I want the logic behind it. Why is gross purchase price or gross selling price is not recorded? And why the trade discount is not shown in the books of accounts? Okay. Okay. No, that is correct. Okay, point taken. Anything else? It's a normal discount. Okay.
and if you're selling it for 1 lakh, we have actually accumulated a profit of 10,000. But we cannot show it if we have recording.
But where you have accumulated profit? Okay, sorry.
So the 10,000 profit is
But anyways, you have to book discount, no? In that case. So accumulated profit is anyway zero only there. Okay, now I'll answer. Imagine, okay, I'll tell you what is the right answer. The right answer is you will only record 90,000 in your sale entry. So when I record the entry, bank account debit to sale, I'll record only 90,000. I will not record 1 lakh. I will not record 10,000. Imagine on one hand, we record that gross purchase price or gross selling price. For instance, in the books of seller, imagine if I record the entry. What entry will I record? Bank account debit. How much money will come? 90,000. Balance 10,000 is not coming. So that is my loss. So trade discount allowed account debit to sale 1 lakh. Yes or no? If I write this entry is wrong, But if I record this entry, what is the impact of this on the financial statement? Let's have an assessment of this. Those who have not studied final accounts, you might have a problem to understand, but try to understand. If not now, later you'll understand. All of you know that we prepare something called as trading and P&L account. How much sale you've recorded here? 1 lakh rupees. Is this sale a true picture? Is this sale 1 lakh rupees that you're trying to show me? Who am I? I am the government. I am the investor. I am the banker. You are telling me 1 lakh rupees is the sale value. Is it fair? Is it true? The original worth of the product that you sold is 1 lakh. But on that day of sale, when you contracted with the customer, contracted price, the agreed price is how much? 90,000. 90,000 rupees is the contracted price. Across the table, when this deal was happening, you knew what your income is going to be. As a buyer, you knew what your expense is going to be. When your income is going to be only 90,000, can you inflate and show your income as 1 lakh rupees? Tell me. If you do this, you know what problem will happen? If all the business will record the sale at the gross price update, I'll just give one perspective. You will study very soon. There's a topic called as GST, which I'll be taking after this. Let's suppose all of you are doing business. Initially, to start the business, you need not have GST. All of you know that GST is not compulsory. You will get GST when your turnover limit crosses a certain limit. For example, if you are a person who's dealing with products, goods, the limit is 40 lakh rupees. So the day when you cross 40 lakh turnover, the day you cross 40 lakh turnover, that is when you're supposed to register in GST. Which means if you are not crossing 40 lakh turnover means, I'll be very well within GST limit, no need to take GST. So if this company or person or business shows the sale at the gross level, which is not true, very soon his sale level will breach 40 lakh because he's showing the sales at gross level. 1 lakh rupees, in no time, he will cross 40 lakh ka benchmark and he'll end up taking GST, which is good. Nothing wrong in taking GST. I'm just giving one perspective. I'll give multiple perspectives. So when you take a turnover which is not true, if the turnover ka level breaches the required limit for registration, you will have to take up a registration for GST. Got it, not got it. This is one perspective. This is from the business point of view. While taking GST, my problem, if I record the sale at the gross price, this is one of my problem. Let me change the angle. I'm a customer. Let's say I'm an investor. Investor is telling that, why the hell are you showing the sale to me at 1 lakh rupees when the contracted price, both the parties, you together have agreed one price is how much? 1 lakh. So for example, when you buy a land, the buyer and seller will agree for a price. Whatever the price is agreed between them, that is what you'll mention in the sale agreement. No? Got it, not got it. Imagine there's a land worth 1 crore rupees in the market. In market it is worth 1 crore rupees. Got it, not got it. But the seller had some emergency to sell. He sold it for 90 lakh rupees. Got it, not got it. He sold at a lesser price, less than 10 lakhs. 10 lakh less than he sold it. In the sale agreement, will you record 1 crore as a transaction value or 90 lakh the transaction value? 90 lakh, because that is the contracted value. That is what is the promise between each party. So whatever is the contracted value, that is what will be traveling to your accounts. So when I pass the entry for land, sale entry, bank account debit to land sale, I'll record the entry for 90 lakh only. I will not record 1 lakh 1 crore ka entry and give a 10 lakh a discount. They give a discount? No, it's an agreed price. What is the meaning of discount? Once we agreed a sale, no, after that, if I change the value of the sale subsequently, that is called as a discount. That you have to show to the users of financial statement. I'll tell one more thing. Listen to me very carefully. Kana, you're lost. Now listen to me very carefully. This is a concept. Please concentrate. Please concentrate. Please concentrate. Without teaching this concept also, I can make you pass foundation. This is not required to pass foundation. But tomorrow when you go for articleship, after becoming CA, your junior, senior, if anybody is asking a question, why trade discount is not captured, if they ask you why question, why trade discount is not captured in books of accounts, you should not sit and blink. And you should not do loose stocks there. You need to answer them professionally. Got it, not got it. Listen to very carefully. Here, when the transaction is taken place between this two party, the original price was 1 lakh. But across the table and counter, what is the income that this person has agreed and what is the expenditure that this person has agreed? The income and expenditure that they have agreed to transfer is 90,000 rupees. The cash deal that they have agreed for is what? 90,000 rupees. Got it, not got it. This evidence of 90,000 rupees, where will I get? Evidence of this 90,000 rupees, where will I get? On the bill, on the bill, on the bill. So in the bill, they mentioned that the final agreed price is what? 90,000 rupees. So that is a proof that for a seller, this 90,000 is income and for the buyer, it is expenditure. Got it, not got it. Recording 1 lakh turnover will increase your profit by 10,000 because 90,000 rupees is the original sale, but you are showing at 1 lakh rupees. Upon 10,000 profit, adhigma kami karenga. Upon your gross profit is more by 10,000 rupees. Is it correct? Showing gross profit more by 10,000, is it correct? No. And discount will never come in your trading account. It goes to your P&L account. And you're showing a loss of 10,000 rupees in the P&L account. Is it correct? Is it an actual loss for you? Is it actual loss for you? Somebody's done a bulk purchase. You got bulk order. No, bulk itself is an advantage. No? Getting a business in bulk is an advantage. And further, you've forgotten some money. That is not a loss. That's a business strategy. Loss in the 90,000 rupees getting a transaction agree pannirukeenga. You've booked an income for 90,000 rupees. But when paisa is collected, you collected only 89,000 rupees. So how much money you have not collected? 1,000 you have not collected. So you have to inform this to the users of financial statement. How many users of financial statement? 7 users of financial statement. As a banker, I want to know, when you agreed a sale of 90,000, sale anike vande, purchase and sale anike 90,000 agree pannala, edhuk 89 vaangneenga. Where did the 1,000 go apdina? The 1,000 should be captured in the books of accounts as loss. I have to tell the users of financial statement, look boss, I earned an income of 90,000 rupees, but this person was not paying the money on time, was delaying the payment. To get the balance money, I had to give him a discount. That shows my poor collection ability. If you're giving a cash discount upon the correction, maybe it will be poor. To give cash discount, there could be multiple reasons. But one primary reason of giving cash discount is what? You are not good in collecting the money. So to collect the money, you gave him a discount. It shows your inefficiency, inability in collecting the money. So I should know as a user, as investor, I should know that how my team is efficient or inefficient. So in a business, more cash discount, bad it is. More cash discount, more bad it is. Income you're agreeing, but that much money you're not collecting. You're collecting less than that by giving a discount. So if any business is giving more and more cash discount for collection, your collection strategy is not correct. So that kind of information can be drawn from this kind of financial statement. So when you come to CA Intermediate, we'll study one topic called as framework. In the framework, the Accounting Standard Board of ICAI has agreed that this is how we have to present. We have to give only that much information to the user based on which he can make a decision. Tell me one thing, no. In a sale 1 lakh, as a banker, what is going to happen to me? Can I take any judgment based on this? Sale is actually 90,000, but you're showing 1 lakh rupees. By giving extra information, am I going to do anything out of it? Is it going to be useful? Whenever you prepare the financial statement, only give that much data which is relevant for the user, based on which he can take the decision. Don't give too much information also. Too much of cook spoils the broth. Too much of anything is good for nothing. So accounting framework said that by presenting this 1 lakh rupee as sale, we are not going to give any advantage or benefit to the users. By showing this trade discount of 10,000 rupees, we are not going to give any information to user. No need to account it. So always record the purchase at the net price, because that is the contracted value. This is the price at which the buyer has agreed to buy and seller has agreed to sell. So whatever is agreed price, that agreed price is your income and expenditure to be shown in your financial statement. Got it? Not got it? So trade discount will never be captured in your books of accounts. It should be never ever be captured in your books of accounts. So where it is captured? Only in the bill. In the bill, invoice, the gross purchase price and the trade discount is reflected. Got it? Not got it? Net price will also be there, and that net price is what will travel to your journal entry in purchase and sale. Got it? Not got it? Clear and not clear? Clear or not clear? Because if we show the gross purchase price, you are inflating your turnover. Inflating turnover might inflate the gross profit. That's a different story. In the P&L, you'll reduce by recording trade discount. So net profit, no change. Net profit, no change. But unnecessarily, you're inflating your turnover. If this was allowed, what will everybody do? No? To show that we have large turnover, they'll start booking at the gross price. Understand? When you come to CA Intermediate, I'll teach you one topic called as applicability of accounting standard. There are multiple conditions given to you for applicability of accounting standard. In that, one such condition is turnover criteria. If your turnover crosses so and so limit, you have to apply this AS. If your turnover is within this limit, no need to apply that AS. Got it? Not got it? So imagine, I'm just trying to put a seed in your mind that based on the turnover at multiple places, there are multiple rules. Based on turnover, GST registration. Based on turnover, applicability of AS. So turnover becomes one important factor at multiple places. If this turnover is not determined properly, multiple places you'll have a problem. Got it? Not got it? Your applicability of AS will get affected. Your applicability of GST will get affected. So multiple places the applicability issue will come. Got it? Not got it? Hence, the turnover what you have to show should be appropriate. For example, turnover is one of the tools for investor to raise the funds. Got it? Not got it? For a company, if you have to raise the funds from investor aptina, turnover is one of the important tools. I'll do what you know. My CA foundation ka fees from one student I'll record as 4 lakh. Trade discount I'll give here 3,60,000. So what is my net amount? 40,000 rupees. But how much did I show here? 4 lakh. Imagine like this, I collected from 1 lakh students. 1 lakh students into 4 lakh. That is my turnover. If this turnover, if I show, will you accept it? What is 4 lakh? 4 lakh is gross purchase price. In my catalog, when you came from admission, no, I gave you one catalog. In that catalog, CA foundation ka fees 4 lakh. You got scared. I said, don't get scared. I'll give you a discount. I'll give you a discount of 90%. I'll give you a discount of 90%. How much? 3.6 lakh a discount. So how much is the net price? Net price? 40,000. Like that, if I start allowing turnover to be recorded in the gross purchase price, my turnover will go somewhere. Looking at this turnover, investors, bankers, oh, so much turnover you have. Take loan, full loan you take. People will get deceived here. So you always have to give a true picture, not the fake picture. Showing the sale at the gross price will give a fake picture. That is not the true sale of the company. That is not the true income of the company. Net selling price is the true income of the company. Net purchase price is the true expenditure of the company. You should show the true data, not the falsified data. Hence, accounting framework, accounting standard board, ICI said that do not show the sale at the gross price. Always show at the net price, because that is the true income, true expenditure. Got it? Not got it? Now, why this is important? Because the same calculation step is there. No, when I do GST with all of you, we'll apply the same step. Catalog price minus trade discount, net selling price will come. We have to adjust in this GST also. In this itself, we have to adjust cash discount also. So if you're not clear with this step, no, in GST you'll be in trouble. That's the reason I chose, okay, today's class will discuss. Because when we do GST, we will not be in position to discuss all of this. Because there the masala is already too much to discuss. Hence I have to discuss this right now. Got it? Not got it? Okay, not okay. So, trade discount is not recorded anywhere in the books of accounts as purchase or the sale value, and are recorded always at the net of trade discount. Means what? From the gross purchase price, we minus the trade discount. Only the balance, which is net purchase price or net selling price, is recorded in the books of buyer and seller. Okay, not okay. Gross purchase price is mentioned only in the invoice, and trade discount is mentioned only in the invoice. இன்வாய்ஸ் தவிர்த்து உன் புக்ஸ் ஆஃப் அக்கவுண்ட்ஸ்ல வந்து கிராஸ் பர்ச்சேஸ் பிரைஸ் ட்ரேட் டிஸ்கவுண்ட் டிராவல் ஆகாது. So gross purchase price will not be recorded in the books of accounts and trade discount will not be recorded in the books of accounts. Net purchase price will be recorded as purchase and net selling price will be recorded as sale. Purchase for the buyer, sale for the seller. Got it, not got it? Okay, my question to all of you. We will give trade discount only for cash purchase. For credit purchase, we will not give trade discount. True or false? Again, I'm asking. We give trade discount only for cash purchase. For credit purchase, no trade discount. True or false? False. Trade discount has got nothing to do with your cash purchase or cash sale. Sorry, cash purchase or credit purchase. It is depending on the bulk purchase. Bulk purchase I can do by paying cash also or by getting the goods on credit also. So it does not matter there. So what is important here? Bulk purchase is important. Whether it is cash or credit transaction does not matter. Got it, not got it? So trade discount is allowed on both cash transaction and credit transaction. Okay, not okay. Clear? Okay. Now, come back and very quickly tell me, in the books of buyer, what is the journal entry? In this question, what is the journal entry in the books of buyer? I'll do it here. Once. Okay, tell me in the books of buyer, what is the entry? Purchase account debit to cash, bank or creditor. How much is the amount? 1 lakh or 90,000? 90,000. So online people, those who said 1 lakh, are you clear why it is not 1 lakh and why it is 90,000? Are we clear? Okay. In the books of seller, what is the entry? Cash, bank or debtor account debit to sale. At what value? 90,000. So purchase and sale is always recorded at the net value, not the gross value. It is net of trade discount. Okay, not okay. Loudly. Next is cash discount. Yes, boss. You're telling trade discount is too much. And how do you decide what is too much? See, certain things as auditor, you cannot go beyond a limit. So for example, let's say normally the trade discount is given. Now what she's asking, I'll tell you, online people. She's asking, sir, what if a particular person is giving trade discount unreasonably? Right? As an auditor, am I bothered? Maybe yes, maybe not. Now, for example, let's say 1 lakh worth of product I'm buying. Let's say I'm selling. So I will give discount. To every customer, I'm giving a discount of only 1%. To every customer, I'm giving discount of only 1% trade discount. But there's one particular customer to whom I'm giving 20% trade discount. Now, what she's asking is, to all the customer, the shopkeeper is giving 1% trade discount for bulk purchase. For one customer alone, 20% ka discount is given. Correct? Now, here there's one concept comes into picture which is called as transaction at arm's length price. What price? Arm's length price. What is arm's length price? I give you the CA Foundation ka classes for all of you at one rate. If at all I'm giving discount, I'm giving discount to everybody. That is called as arm's length price. Means what? Whether you come. For everybody, if I charge same price, that is called as arm's length price. But imagine if any one of my relative comes. I'm giving 50% discount. 20,000 rupees only I'm charging up Tina. That is called as not arm's length price. Now, when you come to CA Intermediate, CA Final, if you come across any transaction which is not at arm's length price, what you're supposed to do in tax, what you're supposed to do in accounts will be dealt in that standard. So what your question is, it's very valid, but it's too early at the foundation level to be answered. Her query will get answered in the upcoming level, which is CA Inter and CA Final. Got it, not got it? So if anybody is giving any kind of discount which is unreasonable, as auditor, you have to question. You always have to check whether all the transactions are done by the entity at the arm's length price or not. If it is not done, it will attract serious consequences. So what she is asking is a perfect question, but it's too early. This kind of things happen in the real life also, especially when they deal with related party transactions. So you come to CA Intermediate, when I'll discuss with you AS 18, that time I'll talk about arm's length transaction, related party transaction. In that, your query should be answered. Is that okay? No. What is cash discount? Cash discount is referred to as a discount that is offered by the seller. Always discount is offered by the seller. To whom? Buyer. But here the reason is not bulk purchase. Here it is 3 reasons. Either immediate payment or early payment or prompt payment. Now listen to me very carefully. I'll do it very quick. It's going time. So I'll do it very quickly. Seller, buyer. 1 April 26 is the date of sale. 1 April 26 is date of sale. Seller has sold goods worth 1 lakh rupees at a trade discount of 10%. Means what? The buyer has purchased 1 lakh worth of goods in bulk. So 1 lakh is called as catalog price or list price. Since the transaction is in bulk, 10% discount has been given. Okay, not okay? Okay. Now, this buyer has said that I will not make the payment now. I want 2 months credit period. So if I give 2 months ka credit period, what is the due date? 1 April, the sale transaction is taken place. 2 months ka due date. Means after 2 months, money will come. So when will the money be received? 1 June 2026. Am I right? April, May, 2 months gone means 1st June I should receive the money. This is called as due date. What is it called as? Due date of receiving the money. Okay, not okay? Please tell me, what is the journal entry that I'll pass on 1/4/26? From the seller's point of view, what entry will I pass? In the books of seller, what entry will I pass on 1/4? Tell me. Donkey fellow, for this only. Gross purchase price or gross selling price. Also, this is called as catalog price. Also called as list price. Also called as mark price. How much it is? 1 lakh. Any trade discount is there? Yes. So minus 10% trade discount. How much is trade discount? 1 lakh at 10% is 10,000. Balance is how much? 90,000. This 90,000 is called as net selling price for the seller and net purchase price for the buyer. Any problem? No problem. So I will record always at the selling price. I as a seller record at the net selling price. What is my net selling price? 90,000. Entry please. This is credit sale. This is credit sale. Debtor account debit. How much? 90,000 to sale 90,000. Okay, not okay. Got it? On the due date, if I get the money on time, on the due date, I'll get the money on time. Abdina, what entry will I pass? 1 June 26. Bank account debit to debtor. Very good. How much? 90,000, 90,000. Please tell me, for you, why it is important to receive the money on the due date? As a businessman, why it is for me important to receive the money on due date? Because I have to manage my cash flow. In the panatha vechidana further goods vaanga mudiyum. I can pay salary to staff. I can pay electricity bill to electricity department. So it is very important in any business. It is very important in any business to get your cash flows on time. If this money does not come on time, your next purchase will get hit. You will not be able to pay salary to your staff. You will not be able to pay the rent for the shop. If your cash flows are not managed properly, your entire business will come to halt. Got it? Not got it? So it is very important for us to receive the money on time. Now there's a problem here. This particular customer with whom this seller is dealing is a very old customer. In the customer history, he will never make the payment on time. On the due date, payment will not. That kind of customer he is. Past 100 transactions gone by, not one transaction is paid the money on due date. If money does not come to me on due date, I'll be in trouble. So what I'm telling is, buyer, on the due date, as promised, if you pay money, on the due date, as promised, நீ காசு கொடுத்த அப்படின்னா உனக்கு அடிஷனலா இன்னும் 10% டிஸ்கவுண்ட் கொடுக்குறேன். I'll give you a further discount of 10,000 rupees. Now tell me, when I offered as a seller 10% discount to the customer, what is my intention for giving this 10% discount? What is my intention? My intention was collection of money. So this discount is associated with the collection, associated with the payment. So this kind of discount is called as cash discount. To collect cash from my customer, I offer a discount. That kind of a discount is called as a cash discount. When I gave the trade discount, my intention was not to collect money. My intention was to sell the product. நிறைய ப்ராடக்ட் செல் பண்ணணும். That was the motive behind it. So big, huge product if I sell, it's a big deal for me. So when a discount is given for the bulk purchase or bulk sale, that is called as trade discount. Any discount that is associated at the time of sale For the bulk transaction, it is called as trade discount. This discount is not for the time of trade. It is for collection. What is the intention behind offering the cash discount? What is my intention behind giving the discount? To collect money as soon as possible. To collect the money as soon as possible. And the motive I gave discount. So that discount is called as cash discount. That discount is called as cash discount. Got it? Not got it? Cash discount is referred as a discount that is offered by the seller to the buyer for prompt payment. The example what I gave, no? Prompt payment. If I want the money on the agreed due date, for that, if I'm giving a cash discount, that is called as cash discount given for the prompt payment, on due date payment. Got it? Not got it? So what is the due date agreed? Due date agreed is 1 June. What is the date of receipt of money? Same 1 June. 1 June பணம் வர போகுது ஆனா வராதுன்னு தெரியும். அதுக்காக நீ கொடுக்கிற டிஸ்கவுண்ட் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதுக்கு பேர் வந்து cash discount given for prompt payment. By doing this, I'll get the money as promised on 1 June. That is prompt payment. Got it? Not got it? Okay. What entry will you pass for getting the money on 1st June? Will you pass the same entry? No. Had you got the money on time without discount, the entry would have been bank to debtor. Full 90,000 money came to your bank account. Now, after giving 10% discount, will you get 90,000 in your bank account? How much will you get? So for that, you have to go back to this calculation and continue this calculation. From net selling price, always I will minus cash discount. But first, what discount should be subtracted? Always trade discount. Followed by that, cash discount. Cash discount at the rate of 10%. 10% of what? 90,000 or 1 lakh? 90,000 or 1 lakh? Now understand. 10% means 10 by 100. Cash discount is given for the collection of money. So for every 100 rupee of the money that is collected, how much discount will I give? 10. நீ 100 ரூபாய் இப்ப பே பண்ணினா உனக்கு 10 ரூபாய் discount. That is what is meant by 10% cash discount. So for every 100 rupee that I receive, how much discount should I offer? 10. If I receive 1 lakh rupees, how much discount should I offer? Cross multiply. 1 lakh into 10 by 100, which is 10,000. But am I receiving 1 lakh? No. How much am I supposed to receive? 90,000. So is 1 lakh correct or 90,000 is correct? 90,000. So for every 100 rupee that you're going to receive, in the 10 should be discount offered. But how much are you going to receive now? 90,000. So to receive 90,000, how much discount? So cross multiply, it will be 90,000 to 10 by 100. So how much is cash discount? 9,000 rupees. Got it? Not got it? In the paisa dhaan pa vaangano. Customer is supposed to pay me 90 only, no? So will I multiply cash discount on 90,000 on 1 lakh? 1 lakh is some old catalog price. On that, if I calculate cash discount, what will I obtain, boss? Nothing will I obtain. Purida. So always cash discount is calculated on the net selling price or net purchase price. Got it? Not got it? What is the balance amount that you'll collect now? 81,000 through your cash or bank account. So what is the entry going to be now? What is the entry going to be now? Now listen to me very carefully. This much money you are expecting to receive from debtor. So debtor account balance is 90. In that 9,000 you will not receive. So how much will you receive? 81,000. So 81,000 should be collected in your bank account. 9,000 rupees which you're not going to collect, that is your discount allowed. And 90,000 rupees should be the closure of the debtor account. Because debtor account is screaming and telling, I will pay you 90,000. We should receive 90,000 from debtor. The debtor is screaming and telling. But actually, how much is debtor paying you? Only 81. But full account has to be closed, no boss. So debtor have to fully close by giving debit of 90. But how much am I receiving in bank now? How much am I receiving in bank now? Bank account debit only 81,000. The balance 9,000 what I'm not receiving is my loss. Debit all expense and loss. So discount allowed account debit 9,000 to debtor. Any problem here? Any big difficulty in understanding this? Any problem, online people? Now, second scenario. Date of sale 1/4/2026. Due date for payment is 1 June. Now, 1 May 26, 1 month before, I seller have urgent need for money. I have urgent need for money. I want urgently money. If I go and ask the buyer, give me money, will he give? He says, get lost. You've agreed a due date for 1 June. Why will I pay now? I don't have money. Like that, he will say, even though if he's got money, he will not pay. He will say as if I don't have money. So if you really want money from him, you have to offer him a bribe. That bribe name is called as discount. What discount? Cash discount. Got it, not got it. So again, when I'm giving the discount here, what is my intention? To collect money earlier, faster. Now, what is this type of cash discount? Cash discount is a discount that is offered by the seller to the buyer. In our case, now it is for early payment. Early payment means what? The money which I'm going to collect before the due date. The date of collection of the money before the due date is called as early payment. Got it, not got it. Okay, not okay. Same journal entry will come, but date instead of 1 June it will be 1 May 26. Okay, not okay. Clear with this? Okay. Now, one more item, then I'm over it. Immediate payment. With this customer, you already have dealt with him 100 times in the past. He never made the payment on the due date. So for that, can you fight with the customer? If you fight with the customer, who will lose the business? As a seller, you lose the business. So you have to be very prudent. You have to collect the money also on time. At the same time, you should not lose your customer. Got it, not got it. So now what are you telling customer is that, look boss, I'm very happy that you've done a bulk purchase of 1 lakh. Since it is bulk purchase, normally we give a discount. So I'm giving a trade discount of 10,000. So what is the actual value of sale? 90,000. Now the seller is asking how much credit period. Sorry, the buyer is asking how much credit period? 2 months. Buyer is asking credit period of 2 months. We know that after 2 months also this person will not pay the money because we know him because of his history with us. We are telling, seller is telling buyer, donkey fellow, if you make the payment today itself on the spot, immediately, I'll give you another discount of 10%. Now in his eyes, the dollar symbol will come. Oh my God, I'm getting 10,000 extra discount. Important, no. 10,000 is a big amount. Imagine this entire transaction is not for 1 lakh. Imagine this is 1 lakh crore. If this is 1 lakh crore ka purchase na, this 9,000 discount is 9,000 crore ka discount. 9,000 crore ka cash discount is huge amount, no boss. Who will say no for it? So here again, I gave a cash discount. What is the intention behind giving the cash discount? Again, to collect money as soon as possible. But this time, I want to collect the money on the spot while doing the sale. So my question to all of you, this 10% cash discount what I gave, was the intention to push the sale or to collect the money? Collect the money. This 10% trade discount was given to push maximum sale. More sale, more discount. So my intention of giving trade discount is to push sale. You go to DMart. If you buy 1, get 1 free. If you buy 2, get 2 free. If you buy 5, get 10 free. Get 15 free. Get 20 free. So they're trying to induce you to buy more and more. So intention behind trade discount is what? Push sales. But the intention behind cash discount is to collect money faster. So you have to understand the discount is in what relationship. Got it, not got it. So here, the cash discount is offered by the seller to the buyer for immediate payment on the date of sale itself. Got it, not got it. Now the question is, what is the journal entry going to be? What is the journal entry going to be? These both are wrong. These both are wrong because now it is not happening on 2 different dates. In the previous 2 scenario, in the case of early payment and prompt payment, sale was 1 date, payment was another date. Sale was 1 date, payment was another date. In case of prompt payment, what is the sale date? 1 April. What is the payment date? 1 June. In case of early payment, what is the sale date? 1 April. What is the early payment date? 1/5. Now it is sale date 1/4. Payment date also is 1/4 only. So both are happening in one single day. Now what is your journal entry? Now what is your journal entry on 1/4? What is the contracted value? Between buyer and seller, what is the income and expenses that they've agreed for buying and selling the product? 90,000 rupees, not 81 now. It is 90,000 rupees. That is the purchase and sale value. நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. ஒரு பொருள் விற்கும் போது வாங்கும் போது அக்ரி பண்ண வேல்யூ is how much? This is the agreed value. Product ka price is fixed at what? 90,000 rupees. Net purchase price means what? To buy this product, you have to pay 90,000 from your pocket. To sell this product, what is the deal that I've signed with you? 90,000. Purida? You will record the purchase and sale at 90,000 only. This 9,000 extra discount what you gave, no? You gave because you wanted to collect money today. It is your greed. Because of your greed, you gave that extra discount. The discount is not required otherwise in the business. For this customer specifically you gave because you know that this person is not going to pay the money. This person will not pay the money. So therefore, to get the money, you gave him a discount, a bribe kind of a thing. Purida. So you cannot record the sale at 81,000. If you think in case of immediate payment, I'll record sale at 81, it will be wrong. Always, whether it is a case of immediate payment, early payment, prompt payment, sale and purchase will always be at the net price. Got it, not got it? So now please tell me, what is the journal entry going to be on 1/4? From the seller's point of view, to sale, பொருள் வந்து எவ்வளவு வித்தீங்க? 90,000 வித்திருக்கீங்க. To sale credit 90,000. Okay, not okay. Today itself you got money. How much money did you get in cash and bank? Cash and bank account debit, how much? 81,000. How much money you're not getting? 9,000. That is called as discount allowed account debit. Sir, can we not record this entry? Cash and bank account debit to sale 81,000 rupees. Can we not record it? No. Had you given the same product to any other customer, will you give it 81,000 rupees? No. இவனுக்கு தான் ஸ்பெஷலா கொடுத்துருக்கேன். ஏன் தெரியுமா? இவன் லோலாய் பார்ட்டி. If you don't give him cash discount, no, he will not give the money on time. From this particular party, you are weak. Customer is strong. As a seller, you are weak in collecting money from him. Hence, you are giving a discount. So as a banker, as an investor, I need to know where your weakness is. So your discount will highlight that you are weak against this party. So when I say discount allowed in the P&L, no, I'll understand that, okay, this particular businessman is weak in collecting the money. So it is very important to get the discount highlighted in the P&L. Got it, not got it. So in case of immediate payment, this entry will pass income, not this entry. So always in the sale account, what amount is recorded? Net sale is recorded. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. If you know the transaction in the books of seller, can you repeat this entries opposite side in the books of buyer? All of you know how to do the purchase entry? Or should I do and show it? Not required? Okay. That much common sense is there with all of you, know? Then okay. Now that is the concept of cash discount. Now coming to the concept of rebate. What is rebate? So rebate also is discount only, sir. Rebate is also referred to as discount. That is offered by the seller to the buyer. So all the discount is offered by the seller to the buyer. But what reason? For any other reason other than trade discount and cash discount. What is the reason for trade discount? Bulk purchase, bulk sale. What is the reason for cash discount? Collection of money. இந்த ரெண்டு ரீசன் தவிர்த்து வேற என்ன ரீசனுக்கு வந்து நீ காசு கொடுத்த அப்படின்னா டிஸ்கவுண்ட் கொடுத்த அப்படின்னா that is called as rebate. Got it, not got it? What could be the reason? Poor quality of the product or product not being as per the specification. For example, wholesaler, dealer of the laptop. Who are we? Retailer. We asked from the wholesaler 10 HP laptops. How many laptops? 10 HP laptops. But this gentleman has sent 10 laptop only, but not HP. He sold Dell. Naina Keta. What did I ask? HP laptops. How much? 10. How much did he give? 10 only. But which brand? Dell. Specification renduthukku same. No difference. Whatever specifications I asked, no, this much inch screen, this much RAM, this much hard disk storage, ditto same specification. Brand alone change. Is it a mistake of the wholesaler, dealer or not? Is it a mistake or not? 100% mistake. Now, as a retailer, will you keep this product? No, because in your shop, maximum people ask HP only. I want HP only, but you've sent Dell. Purida. So naturally, what will I do? We will return the product to the wholesaler. Yes or no? Return பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்? Again, traveling charges, transport charges, this, that, lot of things will come. Chances are that the product might get damaged also. Yes or no? So now this wholesaler does not want to take the risk. So he's telling retailer, Mapla, உனக்கு தானே laptop business. In your business, you have a lot of brand. HP is there, Dell is there, Lenovo is there. You have all kinds of brand. You have all kinds of brand. I know you asked for HP and I sent Dell. It's my mistake. Keep it with you, no problem. Don't make the payment for this Dell right now. Give later. Vechiko. இன்னைக்கு இல்ல நாளைக்கு கேப்பல்ல நீ வெச்சுக்கோ. Don't give me money now. Give me after 6 months. Retailer not convinced. Retailer not convinced. Retailer says no, I will send the goods back. So we told him don't send. I'll do one thing. For HP laptop, the deal agreed is 50 no. This laptop is also 50,000 only. And if 50 pay பண்ணாத நீ 40 pay பண்ணா போறோம். So how much discount you're getting? 10,000 discount per piece. Into 10 piece, how much? 1 lakh discount. Profit only, no, for me. So what is the reason for giving discount here? Is it for pushing the sale? No. Is it for collecting the money? No. What is the reason here? Other reason. I as a seller gave a product of different specification. The customer got pissed off and he was sending the goods back to me. To prevent him from sending it, I said I'll give a discount of 10,000 rupees. Multiple problem, no? This product will come back to me. I have to keep that in my stock. When will I sell this to next person? I don't know. In the Dell laptop, somebody should buy, no? If nobody buys, then the stock is with the wholesaler. What will I do with that? Plus varapora, salav, transport. Chances are that goods will get damaged also. Even if I keep in my go down, there are chances that it will get damaged also. Edhik risk. Profit pana poitu podu. Profit may get reduced also, it's fine. But let's complete the deal. So here, the discount is offered by the wholesaler to this retailer is called as a rebate. So for wholesaler, it is rebate allowed. For retailer, it is rebate received. Rebate allowed is a loss. Rebate received is a gain. Debit all expense and losses. Credit all income and gain. Got it, not got it. This is one reason. Any reason can be there. Poor quality will be there. Any reason. So for any reason, if a discount is offered by the seller, that is called as a rebate. Got it, not got it. Same entry like cash discount. For example, first entry is what? Sale entry. What is the sale entry? Debtor account debit to sale. How much? 10 laptops into 50,000. How much it is? 5 lakh. This is on the date of sale. On the date of sale. Rebate will come later only, no? First, நான் பொருள் வித்திருக்கேன். 4 நாள் கழிச்சு தான் வந்து the conversation is happening between the buyer and seller. That is when the rebate is coming. So now, on the date of giving the rebate, what is entry? On the date of giving the rebate of 1 lakh, what is entry? Tell fast. No, this is rebate, boss. Paisa varla. I told no. Customer will pay the money after 6 months. So today is not the paisa date. Today is the rebate allowing date. So on rebate allowing date, what is entry? Rebate allowed account debit. How much? 10 laptops into 10,000 rupees per laptop. How much? 1 lakh. To what? This rebate what I give will reduce the debtor value. To increase debtor value, debit. To decrease debtor value, credit. So to debtor will come 1 lakh. Yes. This will only work on credit sale. Got it, not got it. Got it, not got it. See, that is possible. Now, what she's asking is, can this rebate be allowed on cash sales? See, it is possible. It is possible. It is possible when you want to maintain relationship with that particular person. Generally, think about it now. This person has sold a product on cash for 5 lakh rupees. After that, the person has saw, oh, this is not HP, this is Dell. He's coming back and fighting with the other person. Other person என்ன சொல்லலாம் ஓடம் சொல்லணும் அதுக்கப்புறம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா because I'm not bothered about the relationship, no. So will I give any rebate there? So if there is no intention between either of the parties to maintain relation, so once the cash is been transferred, no rebate is generally been given. I'm talking in that real practical scenario. Imagine a scenario where this particular wholesaler wants to maintain a relationship with the other party. You're telling cash has been paid. Can rebate be given? Still been given. It can be given. In that case, entry will change. Got it, not got it. She says that, sir, in cash transaction is rebate allowed. Cash transaction means what? Purchase, payment on the spot. Later, we got to know that the product is different. To maintain relationship, later discount has been given. So in that case, what is the entry going to be? Rebate allowed debit to cash. Now listen to very carefully. Since he is asking, I'm telling you. Cash account debit 5 lakh to sale 5 lakh. Okay, wow. This is cash transaction. Later we got to know the product specification is wrong. And the customers, both of them, buyer and seller, wants to maintain relationship. So obviously they'll take care of this point. So what entry will be passed then? What entry will be passed? Rebate of 1 lakh is given in this case. What is entry? Who is giving rebate? Seller. Loss for me. Rebate allowed account debit. How much? 1 lakh. What is 2? Very good. I have to give that money back to him. I have to give that 1 lakh cash back to him. So in the cash transaction, if rebate is given, then cash sales entry followed by rebate allowed ka cash transaction entry will come, right? But none of the question in IC will find links. Most of the question which is coming in IC is based on this. Got it, not got it. But very much this scenario is possible only when the buyer and the seller has the intention to maintain the relationship. But in most of the cases, what happens? Once the transaction takes place, money is exchanged, tu con, main con, ni yaar, na yaar. So nobody will acknowledge all this. They'll keep on going and doing the next level of business. They'll not sit and acknowledge all this. It's okay. Understood? Now, very quickly, a few topics on reversal of purchase. Okay, tell me something. What is the journal entry for purchase? What is the journal entry on purchase? Purchase account debit. Purchase account debit. To what? To cash, bank or creditor. Let's say 1,000, 1,000. What did you purchase? What did you purchase? Goods. What did you purchase? Goods. What did you purchase? Goods. When you purchase the goods, we allowed you to record this 1,000 rupees in the purchase account as expenditure. Why? Because you promised that these goods will be sold. This 1,000 rupees we allowed you to record in the purchase account because you promised to sell. You promised to sell. Have you fulfilled your promise? No. Now we're talking about few scenarios where you will not fulfill your promise. Now these goods, instead of selling, I gave it as a free sample. Did you break your promise or not? Yes. வாங்கின பொருள் வந்து எதுக்கு ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணீங்க? விக்கிறதுக்கு ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணீங்க. விக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன மீனிங்? What is the meaning of sales? I got this goods with intention to sell. What is the meaning of sale? I will give this to somebody, in return I'll collect money. That is sale. But I gave this as a free sample. So now, will this 1,000 rupees purchase be allowed to be recorded in the purchase account? The answer is no. It cannot stay in the purchase account. It cannot remain in the purchase account because you've broken the promise. You've violated the promise. So now this 1,000 rupees needs to be removed from purchase account. As per modern rule, purchase is expenses. Expenses, debit balance. To increase expense, debit. To create expense, debit. To reverse expense or decrease expense, you have to give a credit. So, to purchase will come 1,000 rupees. So, we're removing 1,000 rupees from purchase account. Got it, not got it? Purchase account debit here means, purchase account here debit means plus. Credit means minus. Plus 1,000 minus 1,000. What is the balance in purchase account? 0. What is the balance in purchase account? 0. But this is business expenditure, no, sir. In the 1,000 worth of chocolate, 1,000 rupees worth of chocolate, to whom did I give? To my customers only, no. So this chocolate I've used for my business only, no. So should I not claim expenditure? You can claim it, but not in the name of purchase. What is the name of this account now? You'll change it to business promotion account, sales promotion account, advertisement expense account. But heading a mathano. So it is business promotion account debit or sales promotion or advertisement expenditure account debit to purchases. Which means this 1,000 rupees you're transferring from one account to another account. And this kind of journal is called as transferring journal entry. What is it called as? Transferring journal entry. So we come back to the notes. We had something called as transferring entry. A transfer entry is the journal entry which is passed to shift an amount from one account to another account. So here, what amount are we shifting? In this example, 1,000 rupees. From which account to which account? From purchase account debit to advertisement expenditure account. It does not involve any fresh transaction. If you 1,000 transfer pannala, idana pudu transaction ah kediyadu. It's not a fresh transaction. It is merely transferring the balance or adjusting the amount which is already recorded in book. 1,000 rupees is already recorded in the purchase account. That we are transferring it to the advertisement expenditure account. Got it, not got it? Okay, not okay? So when goods are given as samples in the business, you'll reverse the purchase and record that in the sample account or sales promotion account or business promotion account or advertisement expenditure account. Got it, not got it? This is there in your syllabus. Questions are there. The explanation is nowhere there in the ICA model. Got it, not got it? That is what I'm trying to give. Next, goods that you purchase with intention to sell, instead of selling it, you gave it as a charity donation. Purchase, same entry. What entry? Purchase account debit to cash. This 1,000 rupees was allowed to be recorded in the debit of purchases as expenditure because you promised to sell. You promised to sell. Did you fulfill the promise? Instead of selling, what did you do? You distributed as donation. You have broken your promise. So can this 1,000 remain in purchase account? No. To record it, you gave a debit. To reverse, I have to give a credit. To purchase 1,000 rupees. Where will I take this to? Charity and donation account, which means I'm transferring this 1,000 rupees from purchase account debit to donation account. This is also transfer journal entry. This is also a transfer journal entry. Okay, not okay. Goods withdrawn by owner for personal purpose. Goods withdrawn by owner for personal purpose. I purchased 1,000 rupees worth of chocolate in the business to sell. What is entry? Purchase account debit 1,000 to cash. This 1,000 was allowed to be recorded in the debit of purchase account because I promised to sell. Instead of selling, what did I do? I consumed myself. I was sitting in shop. I was very hungry. I took the chocolate, I ate it. So goods withdrawn by the owner for personal purpose. This can I claim as business expenditure? Not allowed. I took this chocolate and gave it to my son or to all my relatives. I gave it to all my friends, students in a business. Friends, families I gave. Can I give chocolates to all of them and claim the expenditure in business? Will income tax department leave me? No. Upon whatever expenses I want to do in my home, personal capacity, I can show everything in my business and claim expenditure. Income tax will not allow. Hence, what are we supposed to do? In the purchases circle and debit, we have to reverse by giving a credit. And this 1,000 rupees is transferred from purchase accounts to drawings account. And drawings, my dear friend, is not expenditure. Whereas sample is your expenditure affecting the P&L account. Charity and donation is expenditure affecting your P&L account. Which means this 1,000 worth of expenditure from trading account, I'm transferring it to P&L account. This 1,000 worth of purchase, I'm transferring from trading account to P&L account. Ana, this 1,000 I'm transferring from trading account to capital account, which is balance sheet item. It goes to balance sheet. Got it, not got it. Okay, not okay. Now comes the most important point where the questions are significantly tested. Goods destroyed by accident or natural calamity or lost by theft. You know what is theft? Huh? Hindi mein chori. Okay. In English, stealing. Goods are destroyed by accident. What kind of accident? Fire accident. Or natural calamity means what? Earthquake, tsunami, etc. etc. Okay. Now, you purchased 1 lakh worth of product and promised to sell. What entry did we allow to record? Purchase account debit 1 lakh to cash 1 lakh. We allowed you to record this 1 lakh in the debit side of purchase account. Why? Because you promised to sell. What did you promise to sell? Open your mouth and respond. What did you promise to sell? What did you promise to? Now what has happened is these 1 lakh worth of goods destroyed by fire. Destroyed by fire. Did you fulfill your promise? When the product became swaha, where will you sell, boss? Promise broken, no. Reason is genuine. It's not under your control. But promise broken or not, accounting says that whether it is destroyed by fire or whether you have consumed the goods but for personal purpose, whether you gave it as a free sample, I don't care about it. All I know is you've broken your promise. Once you broke your promise, once you break your promise, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to cancel the 1 lakh rupees from the purchase account and take it elsewhere. So where will you take this to? So on the date of accident, on the date of natural calamity, on the date when the incident is taking place, what entry will you pass? The purchases needs to be reversed by giving a credit to purchases. Okay, not okay, 1 lakh. What should I debit? What should I debit? Always debit to the loss account. So loss of goods by fire account. Loss of goods by fire account debit 1 lakh to purchases. What is this? Loss account. Increase in loss debit. What is this? Expenditure. Decrease in expenditure credit. Okay, not okay. Sir, insurance is there, sir. Doesn't matter. Whether you have insurance or not, On the date of accident, always you'll pass this entry. Why? Why? Why this entry? Insurance is there, still you're passing this entry. Why? No. You have to talk about one concept here. Which concept? No, wrong. Prudence, very good. Prudence concept says that record for your anticipated loss. I'm asking a very simple question. Today, when the loss has taken place, fire accident has taken place, do you confirm know that insurance company will pay you this 1 lakh rupees? Can you confirm? Aditya சொல்ல முடியுமா இந்த 1 lakh வரும்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்ல முடியாது. So accounts is asking you to be prudent. If you're not sure that money will come or not, you first record losses. It is allowed. It is allowed. Who is allowing this? Framework of accounting is allowing it. Accounting standard is allowing it. You can record the loss. Got it, not got it. Now, after this, two possibility. If insurance is that, okay, we can do one thing. Okay, after this, insurance not taken. Insurance not taken. No entry. Game over. With this, you will stop. With this, you will stop. Got it, not got it. Insurance is taken. Insurance taken. Now the question is, what is the meaning of insurance? What is it? Why? What is insurance concept? What does insurance means? To protect against risk. To protect against risk. Risk of what? Risk of losses. To protect against risk of losses. There's something called as health insurance. Have you come across this? Health insurance or medical insurance. What is the risk here? What is the risk of loss here? A man is, let's say properly walking on road. Some two-wheeler and four-wheeler is coming and hitting that person. He's walking properly on the pathway. Properly, he was not wrong. But the other side, the two-wheeler or the four-wheeler came and banged this person. He met with a fracture. He has to go to hospital. How much expenditure? How much expenditure will come? Approximate. 10,000 good manga. I'm telling fracture happened. 50,000 in the 75,000 minimum. Depends on fracture. No, my fracture is deep fracture. And I'm not going to normal what do you call it, hospital. We'll go to 5-star hospital. 5-star hospital? Yeah. That is not normal room. Suite room. For hospital also we have suite room. தெரியுமா இருக்கு எப்படி ஹோட்டல் போனா வந்து ஸ்வீட் ரூம் அப்புறம் டீலக்ஸ் ரூம் எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவ் ரூம் பிசினஸ் கிளாஸ் ரூம் லைக் தட் ரூம்ஸ் ஆர் தேர் இன் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் ஆல்சோ So I took suite room. Per day rental charges 20,000 rupees. How much? 20,000 rupees. அப்ப 75 bill வரும்ல மேபி 1 lakh also வரலாம். All of a sudden 1 lakh rupees expenditure for any person அப்படின்னா is it not a big shocker? Yes. Best example, COVID period. In COVID period, so many people were hospitalized. People were paying a bill of as good as 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees, for 4 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees. Some people 10 lakh rupees they paid for getting admitted to hospital. Normal middle class person, all of a sudden 10 lakh rupees ka hospital bill அப்படின்னா எப்படி இருக்கும்? It's a big risk, no? What is the risk? Risk of losing 10 lakh rupees. What is that? Risk of loss. So who came to protect us there? Insurance. You pay insurance premium to company every year, insurance company every year. So whenever you have a big medical bill, medical expenses, insurance company will sponsor you. So on the loss, who is taking the burden of the loss? Insurance company is taking the burden of the loss. Got it, not got it. Like that, we have something called as life insurance. What is life insurance? Upon the death of a person, the remaining family members of the deceased party will get the lump sum amount. Imagine there are 4 people. Father, mother and 2 kids. If father dies, he's the sole breadwinner of the family. He's the only earning member of the family. If he dies aptina, what will happen to the mother and 2 kids? Yes or no? They'll be in very difficult financial situation. Got it, not got it. So in such a scenario, what people do, especially this person, what will he do? He will take a life insurance. Means what? If something happens to him, something if he dies aptina, a lump sum amount insurance company will give to the family member. Let's say 1 crore, 2 crore, 50 lakh, depending on what type of policy you take. So what is this? Again, risk of loss, no? If the family member dies, the earning member dies aptina, it's a huge loss to the family. To protect from that loss, insurance company is giving us a protection. Got it, not got it. Like that in business also, we have multiple risk. Goods destroyed by fire, asset destroyed by fire, goods stolen by anybody, assets stolen by anybody. Like that, a lot of risk is there. Building destroyed by earthquake, tsunami, whatever you say. Got it, not got it. So from this, we need protection. Who is giving us this protection? Insurance company. Got it, not got it. So for this, you have to pay the insurance premium to the company every year. You have to pay the insurance premium to the company every year. Got it, not got it. So that premium for us is expenditure. That is the income for the insurance company. நமக்கு அது செலவு. Insurance company அது வந்து வருமானம், income. Got it, not got it. Oh. So understood the background about insurance. Now, coming back here, we have taken insurance policy. Means if any goods is destroyed by fire, this will be compensated by the insurance company. But that will not happen the same day. First, what are we supposed to do? Whenever such kind of accident or incident takes place, the first thing that you're supposed to do is what? Fire happens, then don't call the insurance company first. First, fire department. Amma. நம்ம மக்கள் என்ன பண்ண தெரியுமா? ஓ ஃபயர் பத்துச்சா, ஓகே first we'll call insurance company. First call fire department, fire service. Second call, whom should you call? Insurance immediately. Because they'll send one person called as a surveyor. He will come and do the investigation that how this fire took place. Was it natural or people did it wantedly? Who will do wantedly, sir? There are people who do wantedly. Imagine in the go down, you had lot of food packed products. That is what I call food packaged products. What do we call it as? Packaged foods. 80% of the packaged foods are about to expire in next 2 months. Godownla வந்து எவ்வளவு சரக்கு தெரியுமா? சரக்குனா not that சரக்கு. Sarak means goods. How much is there? 1 crore worth of goods is there in godown. After 2 months, it will expire. Its value after 2 months will become 0. This person, what he did is, wantedly he did, chick, chick, boom, fire. From insurance company, if he gets 50 lakh also benefit, no. 1 crore ka product, if he gets 50 lakh also, it is beneficial, no. Keeping that in mind, people do wantedly. There are cases that have happened in past, people wantedly have set things on fire for claiming insurance. Got it, not got it. Movie la nare paathirupinga. So insurance company will not process the amount just like that because you've taken insurance policy. They will do investigation. Who will do the investigation? The surveyor team will come and do the investigation that how fire took place. He will do all the recordings of the incident. He will forward this report to his insurance claim processing department where they'll do an in-depth study of that. Then they'll decide how much money to be given. If 1 crore ka goods is destroyed, should I give 1 crore or not? Or should I give 90 lakh, 70 lakh, 80 lakh? Or should I give or not give also? It will be a decision taken later only. Purida. So first, order understand பண்ணுங்க. First, accident or incident is taking place. On that day, you will have to book the entire loss. You are being prudent that this money will not come. In the paisa varadu நினைச்சுதான் நீங்க வந்து loss book பண்ணணும். You have to book loss thinking that money will not come. If money comes to you, you are lucky. So on the date of accident or date of incident, we'll book the full loss. Is this clear or not clear? On the very same day, insurance company will come and do the checking investigation and the surveyor will give the report. The report will be forwarded to the insurance claim processing department. 1 week later, 2 weeks later, the claim department will put an email. So much of the insurance amount will be processed on so and so date. Email confirmation. So this confirmation is a proof that we will receive money. Purida. Got it, not got it. So on the date of receiving the mail from the insurance company, on the date of accident, let's say 1 lakh, loss account debit to purchase. Okay, wow. When insurance company accepts the claim, means it's put an email to you that we will process so and so amount. In our example, let's suppose 80,000 claim is processed. How much? 80. Goods lost worth 1 lakh. Claim processed 80. That day, when the email is received, on the date of receiving email, when the companies accepted the claim, when the insurance companies accepted the claim, what entry will you pass? First one, 1 lakh rupees loss you booked, no? Is your loss 1 lakh rupees? No. How much is your loss? Only 20. Out of 1 lakh, if the company gives you 80,000 apnina, how much is your loss? 20 is the loss. But how much loss have you booked here? 1 lakh. How much extra loss is booked here? 80 extra loss is booked in the debit. To reverse it, I have to give a credit. So 2 loss is reversal of loss. To increase expense, debit. To decrease expense, credit. To increase loss, debit. To decrease loss, credit. How much? 80,000. Apply golden rule here. When will you credit? Debit all expense and losses, credit all income and gain. Apply Panna, indirect. How can you apply? This 80,000 rupees I'm going to gain from the insurance department. That way, indirectly, we can apply. Not directly. Got it, not got it. So applied here also. 80,000 rupees is what? Gain that is going to come. That is credited, which is reversal of loss. Reversal of loss. Okay, wow. Have you got this money? Have you got this money? No. When will you get it? In future. Anything that I get in future is asset. Asset is what balance? Debit balance. To create asset, debit. So insurance company account debit 80,000. Got it, not got it. After 1 month, insurance company will pay the money to you. That time what entry? On the date of receipt of money. Bank account debit to insurance company. 80,000, 80,000. Got it, not got it. And the amount which is that 20,000 is the loss account. Loss la வந்து முன்னாடி 1 lakh இருந்தது. Plus 1 lakh. Then later you subtracted 80,000. So what is the balance in the loss account? 20. This 20,000 at the end of the year, you will transfer to the P&L account by passing a closing entry. By passing a closing entry. Those who don't know closing entry, don't panic. When I do final accounts, that time I'll teach you what is closing entry. Got it, not got it? Oh. So closing journal entry for transferring the losses, P&L account debit to loss of stock. How much it is? 20,000, 20,000. Loss amount 20,000, I'm transferring to P&L account. You may feel this is a transfer entry because I'm transferring this 20,000 from loss account to P&L account. It is a transfer entry, but we have a more specific name to it called as closing entry. Hence, we will not call this as a transfer entry. Got it, not got it? It looks prima facie transfer entry. But here we have a specific name to such kind of transaction, which is called as closing entry. About closing entry, we'll discuss in depth at multiple places in future. Okay, not okay. Multiple places. So today I'm not discussing the meaning of closing entry. Those who did 11th and 12th with me, you know it. But otherwise, I meant to discuss. Okay, not okay. Sure. Can you do one question based on this? Madam, oh, it's 115, huh? Oh my God. No problem. No homework. I have to discuss because there are a few points to be discussed. So this is not homework. You can take the question 1 as homework. This is homework. 2, I will do it. 3, I have to do it. 4, I have to do it. 5, also have to do it. Page number 2.45. Take just question 1 as homework. 2, I have to do it. If you want, you can try it, but I will do it. Guys, so far, I've been very slow. Very slow. I'm not supposed to explain what is cash discount, trade discount, rebate, reversal of purchase in foundation level because we expect all of you to know this. But still I did this because, listen, I'm not done. Don't keep, I'm not. The reason why I've discussed is because half the people are still in the process of watching the classes. Some people are even still doing journal, which means you guys are going very slow. At this pace, I can complete the syllabus only next year. We can't go at this slow pace. You go to many places in any academy, they will not sit and teach these concepts like Amul Baby in this class. But I did today on purpose because I wanted to give some time to people to complete the backlogs. Because if I go fast up, those who did 11th and 12th with me, they'll be able to manage very smoothly. Others who have not watched the recordings, they will suffer. So I wanted them to go I wanted to be little easy on those people. So I went little slow. But let me tell you, once we are back from holiday, we are not going to go this slow. We'll be a little bit fast. At the foundation level, I expect your knowledge to be, at a good level. A level where I can discuss things at a faster pace. That's the only reason why I'm providing the 11th and 12th classes to all of you. If I don't provide the 11th and 12th classes to you, your understanding, my understanding is going to be different. To match that understanding, I have to spend so much of time, which I did like today. Got it? So my humble request, now we're not done. I still need 15-20 minutes of your time with you. I'll end the recording lectures, but I want to do a planning for next 15 days. So please stay back, don't go anywhere. Online people, stay back, don't go anywhere. Right? So my humble request, please complete the class as quickly as possible, right? So I'm putting an end for this class today, people. Rest of the topics we'll do it in the next class. Until then, bye bye. See you. Take care.